What's going on? What's going on, everybody? All right, so this is the call-in show. You know what it is. You call in, holla at you, answer any questions you got. The link is in the description if you want to call in. If you don't want to call in, you don't want to get me on camera, leave a super chat, and we'll get to you, man. We got somebody in here in the queue waiting. Come on, man. The homie Zan, the man. What's going on, player?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me, Brandon?
I hear you just fine, brother.
Oh, man, listen, number one, thanks for doing this, man, because you have blessed and helped so many of us out here, man. So thanks for doing this, number one.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure, brother.
Okay, so check this out. This is good. So you the best on the internet talking about mindset.
Thank you.
Yeah, and muscles. You're the best one out there, period. You know, we all know that.
I appreciate that, man.
That's don't lie. So
that's what's up, man.
Years ago, and you're the only one that I found on the internet that intelligently talked about when someone says money will make you happy. Years ago, you put out a video and you said, listen, until I thought about it. And you broke it down and made it so much logical sense that that you connect. You talked about your son, how, and I can't find that video. So can you, if you don't mind, for those who haven't heard before, and remind me, can you kind of go over that again a little bit?
Okay, let me see if I can find because I don't know. I put out so many videos, I don't know exactly which one you're talking about. However,
but just your perspective on
why money is so important. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Because there's a few good reasons why it's important. Number one, people say health is the most important thing. They tell you that. They say that, and I understand why they say that, and it makes sense until you realize that. Wealthy people live over a decade longer than middle-class people. And middle-class people live longer than poor people, which makes sense, right? Because they have access to the best health care. They have access to the best foods, gym memberships, things of that nature, right? So if health is the most important thing, the easiest way to get healthy, or something that will help facilitate health is wealth, right? Magic Johnson would be dead, right? If he wasn't a millionaire in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? He would have died of HIV like everyone else, So it's that part. They say health is the most important thing, right? Then people say, nah, man, family's the most important thing. Cool, right? I get that, man, but man, everything your family loves, everything your family needs to stay alive costs money. Right. So if your family's most important thing, you better make some money because, your kids, your kids, if you kids who grow up in wealthier families, they have better outcomes in almost every area of life. Right. There's studies that show that they end up being more successful monetarily. They have lower rates of divorce. Like in their adult years, they have how do I put it? I actually want to find the research, man. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to just talk
because it was so
I have the research.
It was so good. You had it all backed up with data and everything.
Yeah. Because I know which video you're talking about. I know which video you're talking about, and I actually have the research here. If I can just find it in my notes,
because I've been looking for that video. Hey, while you're doing that, can you touch a little bit on? I know you're a millionaire, you're a multimillionaire, and some of us we're not there yet.
Okay,
what does it take to get there?
I'm gonna get right to you in a second, man. But first, I do want to, since I do got the data.
Okay, here we go.
I found it.
Facts.
So check this out. This was a study done by Georgetown University. Let me see, make sure I don't want to put the wrong screen on. Yeah, this is good. All right, so it's done by Georgetown Video. It's better to be smart and rich in America. And basically, the studies showed that kids from wealthier families have better outcomes in all areas of life. Right. So if your kids are the most important, that makes a lot of sense. And there's another study along those same lines, man. And this said, man, this study, man. And it said, incompetent children from wealthy families, incompetent children from wealthy families are more successful than bright children from low income families.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, think about that, right? So if family is the most important thing, then it sounds like it makes a lot of sense for you to, you know, that then they say love's the most important thing, right? Then they say that, man, but like this, the divorce rates by income, right? So look here, the broke boys are getting divorced the most, right? And then they get divorced the most, and then it starts to level off, you know, at around 200,000, it starts to drop a lot. Then it gets lower and lower. Then there seems to be a spike at the $1 million amount, but they say here there's so little data that it's almost not statistically relevant, you know? So, I mean, it stands to reason if love's the most important thing. Then, oh, am I showing my screen?
No, it's not.
Oh, I wasn't showing my screen the whole time. My fault.
That's okay.
Here
we go. Here we go.
Yeah. This was the study. It showed that. Hold up. Yeah, this one showed that, you know, basically kids are more successful when they grow up in healthy households. I mean, I don't think that's a big surprise to anyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody's fucking shocked by that shit. Right. You know.
No,
and then I was showing more studies. Then I showed the divorce rates are just lower by income. And then, you know, rich people kill themselves. People say, man, what about all the rich people that kill themselves? Actually, suicide rates are way higher among the poor than are the rich. You just hear about suicide from the rich people because it's news, right? If the fucking janitor kills himself, it's not going to be on the news, right? It's not going to be on World Star, you know. It's just, you just hear about it more because it's news when a rich person does it, you know. So it just makes sense, man. If you, I don't know, a lot of times people just say that it's just cope, you know.
The cope,
it's just cope, man. But like you don't have to cope. You don't have to cope. Like you can. Jesus said, if the faith of a mustard seed, you know what I'm saying, you can move mountains. Nothing can be impossible.
Also, I remember this now. There's another verse you talked about how from the Bible money solves everything. Or solves
Ecclesiastes 10:19. The Lord said, a feast is made for laughter, and drink is made for merry, but money solves all things. That's in the Bible. Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
Man, that's
the Bible. That's not me. That's the Bible.
I love it, man. Thank you. And you know what? And so we was talking about, like, I know you worked your butt off to become a millionaire. Yeah. And a lot of us, you know, we live in the greatest country in the world, so there's no excuse for us not to make money. But your process, I know. I want to ask you about marketing too, because I think you probably want to. I think you don't give yourself enough credit, but I think you want to master marketers out there. They say that. What's his name? Gosh, who you all the ClickFunnels? Russell Brunson is probably the best marketer out there. But I'm like, I don't know, man, because he's been killing it. He's everywhere.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know, as far as marketing, can you ask more specific question? I apologize. I just don't know where to go.
Okay, so around marketing, I don't care what product or business you have. If you don't do marketing, you're done. And I know you said sales is the most important thing, which is sales and marketing go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
And so I think, you know, marketing, I just want to hear like maybe one or two of your best marketing practices, because I mean, you're definitely killing with social media. And I also want, you don't normally do this. You normally do like Instagram.
Yeah.
Why does he start doing YouTube?
I just started doing this, man. It was just it's an experiment. I'm gonna see if I enjoy it. I'm gonna see if people like it.
Oh, no, we like it.
And I'll do more. You know, it's more of an experiment right now. One of my homies was doing it, and I was like, oh, okay, let me see what's up with that. You know, so
that's good.
Started doing it. I was like, all right, it's cool. But some marketing principles, I think, you know, a big mistake a lot of people make, I see, is they try to sell the features instead of the benefits, right? So they'll try to tell you all the things that it can do, all the things that their product or service can do, but people don't care what it does. They care how it affects them. You get what I'm saying? Like nobody, they'll use the features to justify their purchase, but they're buying it for the benefits, and the benefits might not be what you think they are, right?
Right.
It might not be what it be. For example, like the watch, guys who are really in watches, they'll tell you about the movement and the heritage and the sweat of like a royal oak or something. But I mean, yeah, it has all that, right? Sure, right? But you know, the benefit that they don't want to admit is it's like a status symbol, you know. and it makes certain things easier, right? But they know that in their marketing, right? They know that in the prestige. They might not be overt about it. They're probably more covert. That's just one example. Or, how do I put it? I'm trying to think of a good example. Off the top of my head, let's say this guitar pedal, right? I say, it's a distortion of the guitar pedal. Okay, man, it'll distort your guitar signal, and you can say all the features, but the benefit, what if I say, oh man, it's gonna make you sound like John Mayer, right? Then the guitar guy like, oh, okay, that's what I really want, right? So the difference between features and benefits, and you can list the features, but you got to sell them the benefits, like selling the sizzle,
Right.
That's very important. Now, and that would be my main thing for marketing, but also when it comes to marketing, is you got to be present, meaning like you got to get in front of your prospects some kind of way, whatever that means. It's gonna mean different things for different people, but
whether it's social media or running ads, you got to get
social media, running ads. And it's gonna be different for Coca-Cola. Maybe billboards, commercials.
Right.
It depends on whatever your marketing strategy pertains. It's gonna be different for everybody, but you got to be in front of them. And the more you're in front of them, like the more familiar they'll get with you. You know what I'm saying? And
because that is so underrated, man. I know you don't promote yourself as a business coach, but I listen to other business coaches and they just don't have the reality of it together, like what you're talking about.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I wish I could have came up with something better just now.
No.
I think but yeah, the features, not the benefits. Yeah. One thing about like music, you can talk, like for example, with the music, let's say music. If somebody tells you, man, this car has this song is in the minor key and it has 17 different chords and all the change, and it's in B, it's in B minor and it's 150 BPMs per minute. Like those are all features. You don't give a fuck, man. How it makes you feel.
Boom. Yeah.
About, right. Exactly. And I think that's a good example because that's what it's about, right? That's what it's
how
about.
Makes you feel. Yeah.
How it makes you feel. And I would argue that it's almost like that for every product. There's an element of that with every product or service. Like, how does it make you feel? You know what I'm saying?
What you were saying earlier about the watch and the status. How does that make you feel? It makes you feel, more. Exactly.
Status is one emotion, right? But it could be other emotions, right? Like, it could be, it could be, maybe, protecting your loved ones or your family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I got a question. No one has put this out yet. And I think you're.
Oh, Luca told me. Shout out to Luca. He gave $5.
Luca, thanks, man.
And he's telling you what video it is.
You need money now. Why you need money now? But I like I said, I think
thanks, Luca.
You're so underrated when it comes to business. Would you consider? You may not have to do this because you're so busy. Would you consider maybe doing a course on business, because just breaking things down, like your methodology, because the way you've done it. And you kept it real, and it's been consistent. It's not like you've been up and down. I know you do investing too, but that's a different level. But just your principles and your ideology and methodology around business, because when I listen to your show, I'm listening for that. Like, okay, that works, man. These marketing gurus said one thing, but Brandon, he's speaking from experience, and it works. And like what you're saying, the difference in features and benefits and how people want that solution, they want that end result, they want that feeling.
Yeah, they want the feeling, man.
So when you're talking to them, that's be part of your, I don't want to say sales pitch, maybe a sales conversation.
Yeah, but even if you are pitching those, like you got to find out what their motivations are.
Right.
Cater to that. I mean, it's a part of it. It's not you're on the right path. I think it's definitely a part of it.
So we're about to hit 2025, Brandon. What's next for you, man? What's coming up in 2025 so we get excited about?
Oh, I mean, brother, I don't tell people my goals.
Oh, okay.
I read when I was 16. I read the autobiography of Malcolm X. And one thing the main thing that stood out, he said, never tell people your goals, because if you fail or change your mind, nobody knows. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So that's why, I got some plans, man, but I'm keeping them up to my.
Hey, one last question. Hopefully, there's some other people lined up, but you have your program. It's called high ticket
trainer. Yeah, that's what people want to become online trainers. Yeah.
For people like, are we allowed, even if we're not in the program, are we allowed to become an affiliate?
Become an affiliate? We do have an affiliate program, but it's typically only for students.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to, because we haven't set it up for anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
maybe
listen, you've been so generous, so nice. I appreciate all the wisdom and what you're doing for us here in the community, man. We're gonna follow you forever, man. So
hey,
let's keep it going.
Hey, I appreciate that, brother, man. You stay.
I'm gonna have to do what Luca did. I'm gonna have to go ahead and donate some money, man.
Hey, let's get it, man. Hey, man, let's get it.
I'm about
Thank
to do
you,
that.
brother.
Okay, thanks again.
All right, bro. Peace.
Okay.
Oh, we got some super chats, man. So shout out to Luca. Came to $5 just to help the homie find the video he's looking for. Shout out to you, Luca. And then we got another super chat up here. I see some people in the queue. Morel, Jovian, I'll get to you on a minute, man. But the super chat, you know, hey, they gave us some money, man. They gave some money, man. You got it. So imagine somebody running up to you on the street, give you $5, man. You're gonna acknowledge them. You're gonna have to acknowledge them. If you started from zero and had 4 to 5 months to make 10K, what would you do? Also, would you say remote jobs are better in the sales world? Gracias, BBC. All right. It's 2 questions. So if I needed to make 10K in 4 to 5, it's like, for me, it's gonna be easier, right? Because I got some how do I put it? I have some resources, right? Like I got a big Instagram, YouTube, so I can figure that out. But let's say I was starting from scratch, man. I mean, I would do with my skill set, I would do online training, right? Like we have people come into our program, HTT, and it's not uncommon for people to do 10K, sometimes 20K in their first month. It's like just not uncommon, you know, even if they don't have a big following. And the way, because we have some different strategies on how you can market yourself without needing to have a big following. I think I broke it down on a HTT call. I mean, not on one of the Victory Talk episodes. I broke it down, but we're going to put out a video tomorrow that'll break it down even more. But I would do that, and I know I can do it. And I've helped a lot of other people do it. If y'all want some help with that, I got a free ebook called The 10 Commandments of Online Training. It'll give you the groundwork, lay the groundwork for you on how to start an online training business, if that's something you're interested in. But I know that's not everyone. Also, would you say remote jobs are better in the sales world? You know, remote jobs, it depends on what you mean by better, right? There's some sales, it just depends on what you mean by better. If you want your freedom and you want to work from home, like all my salespeople, they work remote, right? So they work from the crib, and that's pretty dope, you know. But not everybody's looking for that. But if you can do something like that, I think that'll work really well. Just because you don't have to commute, you can do it from the crib. It's dope. All right. And we got one more super chat before I bring in the other people. Same dude, man. King Size David, that's up. Would you say online running coach or endurance would be a good niche? Also, tips on launching the supplement company. Okay, as far as launching the supplement company, it worked for me because I was an influencer with a large size following. If you don't have that, you have to pay an influencer with a large size following to promote your shit. I didn't have to pay no one. It was just me. We could use me, right? So, and I already had the following there, and I could just market to the people who were already fans, and I had built up years of value, and they already trusted me, and I walked them through the whole journey with me. So it was easy for me. I don't think I would start it if I didn't have an influencer behind it, if that makes sense. And endurance coach, you know, the problem with that is as a trainer, it's just gonna be it's hard to sell endurance to a mass market. It's easy to sell losing fat. It's easy to sell getting in shape, right? So if you wanted to use running as your mechanism to help people get in shape, then that's good. But you think about it, you selling the sauce, man. How many people you think wake up saying, man, I just wish I could run more? You know, like there's some people, but it's a small percentage. But there's a lot of people who want to look better, feel better, and have more energy, right? All right, but thanks, King Size David. All right, let's bring up. We got Marrell. I think that's the name, man. What's good, homie?
Everything's good, Brandon Carter. I would
What's
like
up, homie?
firstly to thank you for all the free stuff that you're sharing with your community.
I appreciate. Oh, thank you. No problem, brother. I appreciate that.
I don't know if you remember it, but a few months ago, my girl texted you in order to get a congratulations video for my graduation.
Oh,
Graduated from med school. I became a doctor.
You became a doctor. Yeah, your so those of y'all don't know, because y'all don't know, his girl texted me on Instagram and said he was a fan and said could I congratulate him on getting his degree, and I just sent a video right quick, and that's what's up, man. Congratulations. So you a doctor now?
I'm a doctor in Italy though, so I don't make much. That's the issue. Being a doctor in Italy is like being
bippity boppity.
Yeah, exactly.
Fix your organs, or I don't know. What kind of doctor are you?
I'm actually about to start residency. I'll be going to Switzerland though.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay. You're going to Switzerland. All right.
I have two questions to ask you. I'll be as fast as possible. Time is money.
Brother.
So the first question I would like you to answer is about a friend's business that he is about to start.
Okay.
And I'm not certain that the idea of this business is good enough. I would like to hear your advice about it.
All right. Yeah. Let me hear it.
He wants to. It's a software for nutritionists. That enables them to make diets for their clients using AI.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, continue.
The cool aspect would be that you would be able to change your diet depending on what your client ate the day before and so forth. But I don't see it as a good plan. I told him, but
yeah, the reason I don't think it's good is because there's a lot of competition in that, and there's already existing products. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how he differentiates himself. You know what I'm saying? That shit already exists. Like, there's already shit, like it's not unique, and has he put a lot of money into this, or is it just an idea?
It's just an idea. We have an engineer working on it.
Oh yeah. Y'all should stop and do something that's, it's not a blue ocean. There's people in that, there's competitors there already, Yeah, there's already competitors there, man. So it's, without a bunch of money, it's going to be difficult to stand out. Yeah. I don't like it for that reason.
I thought the same.
Yeah. Unless you had something unique, either a unique mechanism, or you had some strategic advantage marketing, right? Because if you have a strategic advantage marketing, then you can come out with some regular shit and compete. Like, I don't drink alcohol, but I imagine The Rock's tequila is similar to most tequilas, right? But he's almost a billionaire off that shit because he's got a strategic marketing advantage because he's the fucking Rock, And if y'all don't have that, you got to have something, a strategic marketing advantage if you want to enter like a red ocean. So without that, I don't like the idea. If you got that though, then that changes things, but the idea on itself is just not, it's not unique enough to stand out.
He won on TV twice in order to, which is...
you ain't tell me he went on TV? Oh, you ain't tell me. You should have led with that, man. He went on TV twice.
But the thing is that he's like selling a product that doesn't exist, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah, man. Listen, if you ain't got a strategic marketing advantage, then I would stay off that, man.
Yeah, I would be the same. And lastly, I have another question, a bit longer though, about the business idea I wanted to pursue in the future.
My man got a business idea. What up?
It would be a mix between. It would be so that the niche target would be patients that had a heart attack and that are desiring to get back in shape and hopefully not get heart attacks anymore, not die
Okay.
in the future.
Yeah.
I would have loved to focus on. So my idea would be to have a night ticket program, meaning that I would like to get the meal shipped to them, and also the exams and stuff. So it would be only geared towards rich people that can afford this type of services.
So it's only rich people who've had a heart attack recently.
Yeah, I would love to have.
Well, how do you find that? Like, so it's not a bad idea within itself. It's just the constraint that you have is prospecting. Like, you're a doctor, so maybe you know more about the medical field, but I don't know an easy, off the top of my head, unless you have one, an easy way to find rich heart attack survivors.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking about using social media to find those patients. I was thinking about building social media big enough in order to attract them, but
yeah, and even if your social media is big enough, like it's a small portion of them are going to be rich heart attack survivors. You know, like it's good to have a niche, and I like that you have a niche, but I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the data. I haven't researched this. I don't know how many Americans have. Man, we don't have to guess. Hold on, let me just think, man. And when you say rich, how much money we talking about?
I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about actually an amount of money that they make per year. I was thinking about the price of the service. So it would be something like 30K, 40K and stuff.
For a year?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well they're gonna have to have some. They're gonna have some money. The average American makes, like 50K a year, right? So they're gonna have a lot of money. Let me see. How many Americans suffer heart attacks per year?
Each year, about 805,000 Americans have a heart attack. This number includes both new heart attacks and recurrent heart attacks. It's a significant health issue, highlighting the importance of heart health awareness and preventive care.
Too many.
All right. Hey, man, listen, I stand corrected. Motherfuckers be having heart attacks all the time.
Every
day. You still got to figure out how to target them. Because when I look in the Facebook ads manager, I don't think heart attack is an interest you can pick. I don't think you can pick a heart attack. I wish you could. You probably they probably have the ability, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I mean, I think you just need it's not a bad idea. It seems to be a large market of motherfuckers having heart attacks every year. You just got to figure out how you're going to locate those people. That's your main constraint. So don't do it unless you can figure that out.
Great, wonderful. And what is your opinion about changing your target audience? Because you've done it once, I've seen. You were targeting younger people, and afterwards you figured out that they were poor, so you basically went on targeting.
Well, also I got older,
right?
So it made more. I'm 42, right? So it made more sense to target older people. But I meet some young people with money, man. So it's like, on average they're poor, right? They have less disposable income, but it depends. It really depends. You can always change your target market if you need to. It's just you're erecting some barriers for yourself. Like you're causing yourself some challenges because all the work you did when you change your target market, the work you've done up until then, it's moot now, right? It doesn't. It's almost like a waste, because now you got to start the work over again. So that's the only problem. If you're willing to deal with that, then you can do it.
Great, wonderful.
All right, brother. No problem, man. Yo, congratulations on getting that degree, homie.
Thank you, and see ya.
All right, all All right, we about to bring Javion up. I think. Hold up, but Javion, man, they threw some money down, man. We gotta address them, man. Hey, you know what it is. All right. Only Investments and Assets says, "What up, G? It's been a minute. Wanted to ask you." All right, there's no punctuation in this shit. Hold up. Been a minute. Wanted to ask you. I've been thinking of doing career change by going to school for electrician since I tried my PR degree, but nothing is shown for it. It's hard. Listen, man, when y'all don't use punctuations, like when y'all do these run-on sentences, I fuck with you, man. I get it, but I got to decode your shit a little bit. It's okay. So just give me a second to process that. Sounds like he's been thinking of doing a career change. Want to be an electrician because his public relations degree is nothing to show for. What do you think? If that's what's in your heart, that's what's up, man. But the more you switch shit, the you know, when you keep switching shit, right, you lose the progress you made, right? So if you go to be an electrician right now, even though you got a degree in PR, public relations, then all that work and money you spent to get the public relations degree is in vain now, right? So now you got to start over. And that's okay if you're willing to do it. It's not a problem. But like if I were you, I would switch to something that I'm confident I want to do for a long time. So you don't, because what you don't want to do is like, man, I don't fuck with being an electrician. Now I want to be a plumber. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to keep starting over. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you make that's a sure way to make no progress, right? Because we know how you'll get this because your shit says investments and assets. You know the compound interest with money and investing, but it's compound interest with skills. You know, it's compound interest with work you put in, with relationships you build as well. Like those things compound as well. And when you keep moving around different industries, like you lose, this shit doesn't compound. You're starting from over. So I would just be worried about that, homie. I would stay away from that if at all possible. All right. But shout out to you. Hold on. All right. Got another one. Brandon, thanks, bro. Next time you're in Vegas, lunch is on me. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, Xander, man. One of my boys, some wild shit. One of my boys from college, he just got named. I'm gonna show you this shit, man. I posted on my Instagram. He just got named CEO of Resorts World Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I went to college with this dude, man. So I'm super proud of him. So I'm gonna be in Vegas soon. Tell the homie to put me in the baller suite. Man, remember from college, man? Yeah. All right. Yo, JBN, what up?
Oh, snap. Yo, what's up? What's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. How you?
I'm doing good, man. It's an honor to be talking to you right now, man. I'll just give a quick little intro so I can give a setting to my question.
Okay, all right.
I'm in the Army, my last year.
Oh man, thank you for your service, man.
Yeah, man, thank you for your support. Listening to your videos got me a degree, and that got me a good job, paying about $150,000 next year.
Come on, man, you're doing great.
And I was wondering, man, like I don't know the best ways to get marketing and sales skills, right? Because I have a degree in IT, and I'm willing to get another degree or read how many books to join any programs I need to, but I just don't have the direction. You know what I mean?
What are you trying to market?
So right now I'm working with this guy who has an online business.
Okay.
For helping guys quit porn and all that shit.
Oh, all right.
But I just know that I need the skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know the best place.
Okay, so you're working with a coach.
Yeah.
All right. And he helps guys quit porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. That's a big problem for some of these motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah. It leads from porn to escorts to OnlyFans to sugar babies. It's a slippery slope.
Oh, wait a minute. porn to escorts to OnlyFans? I thought
they go from
OnlyFans then escorts. No,
some people like I done helped out like 50 dudes, man. It's some wacky shit. Like they
really, yo, you ain't got to. You obviously confidential, right? But like, just what's the craziest shit you heard from these?
But
no. What's the craziest shit you heard? Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta post this show. What's it like? Tell me something.
I don't make sure they ain't Brandon Carter fans, but yeah, crazy shit I heard. This guy, he went to go with an escort, and it was a fucking sting, and motherfucker tried to run away, got his ass tackled, broke his arm, went to jail,
by the police,
and was still acting out with escorts. I'm like,
did he go to jail for that shit?
He went to jail for a little bit, got his life together, and he's still doing it. I'm like, that's crazy. Obviously, you know, escorts. Yeah, man, shit gets wacky. But
how much is he paying?
Oh man, some people spend like, I think the highest spender was like 14 grand a month on escorts. It gets popping in Europe.
It's legal in Europe, ain't it?
Yeah, so it's one less stipulation. But
where in Europe? Just for research purposes, just so I know where in Europe is it legal? No, what cities exactly?
Yeah, it gets wacky, but I was just trying to like figure out like some direction into where I can learn the skills of marketing. I'm willing to do what I need to do for the next 5 to 10 years. I'm 23. I'm a soldier. I don't give a fuck.
Man.
You know what it is.
23, you making 150K a year.
I'm about to make 150K next month because I got
when you get your discharge.
I discharged in about like 30 some days, man. And
that's what's up, man. Yo,
yeah, I put in 5 years of work. I've been in Iraq and Syria.
Oh shit, man! Thank you for your
out there.
Yeah, it's real out there, man.
Yeah, they don't like us Americans. I got funny stories, but this
all right. Well, listen, you know, I'm thinking about putting together like a legit just marketing course, like a marketing program, like a mentorship program. I'm thinking about it. So it's just an idea. Y'all let me know if you think it's a good idea. Because right now I only help people who need personal trainers, but I get a lot of people who ask me just for marketing advice. Even the dude earlier was asking me about marketing stuff, and I just feel like I have some insights that'll be helpful. First of all, get the ebook 10 Commandments of Online Training. That's even though you're not an online trainer, you're not what you're doing. There's like principles in there. The link is in the description. The link is in the description. It's free. There's principles in there that can be applied to any business. So download that for sure.
No problem.
If I was to think of other books, you know what? Let me find you. There's a few books that I think are helpful. It's okay. Yo, these are weird, right? But these are some books that I think are good for that. Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. Super dope. You know, he's the CEO of ClickFunnels. And yeah, this is a good one, right?
It's crazy.
This is a weird one that nobody talks about this, man, but it's super fucking good. Maybe because it's a weird name. It's called Cashvertising, and it's small. It's a fucking good book, bro. It's a good book. All right. Add you to the wait. Dan said adds to the wait list. That's what's up. Anything by this author. It's high level. It's a little bit high level. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little high level in some of the concepts, and the real dummies won't understand it. Like if you don't understand this, it's because you dummy. You know what I'm saying? But you sound like intelligent enough to understand it. Anything by this dude is super good.
Okay.
Let's go with. Let's also throw in Dan Kennedy, Ultimate Sales Letter. Yeah.
No problem.
I think that's a good start. I think that's a good start. You know, and if you know, that's a good start for someone. That's a really good start. I think that'll help you a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking about hit the like button if y'all think that I should come out with the marketing shit, man. It would be more about social media, but the dude you work for, does he have a good social media? Has he got a good presence?
He got about 10K followers, but
okay.
Now,
He make
that's decent.
no, that's good. You know, is he running ads?
He just started running ads.
If you don't mind, you don't have to tell me who he is, but just so I understand what level and how much is he doing per month, if you know.
He's about 10 grand.
10 grand. Okay. So he's kind of just, he sounds like he's just getting started.
Yeah, he's doing about a year.
About a year. Okay, that's not a problem, man. All right. Yeah. So like I think that shit will help him out a lot. Okay. At that level. You know what I'm saying? At that level.
Yeah. Okay, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about freaking trying to get on the online fitness training. I got a little excess body fat, but I got me a personal trainer. I'm trying to get right so I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, man, let us know, man. Let us know, man.
You got any recommendations for personal trainers? Like
for personal trainers you work with?
Yeah, who to work with, so I want to really get the best results. And I don't give a fuck about price.
I mean, I take a few clients, man. You know what I'm saying? I say I have a few clients. Hold up. I don't promote it that much because I only take a few clients, man, but you seem like a cool dude. So here, you can fill this out. This is the application. I'm putting a link in the thing. And then I'll look at it, you know.
It's in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, I just put it in the YouTube chat.
No problem.
It says application.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna get that figured out.
Let's go, man.
I don't got any more questions besides.
Hey,
what's up?
I'm sorry, man. What was you saying?
Hello?
Yeah, you sound like
I'm sorry.
robot.
I opened up.
Yeah, I know, man. It sound like
man. It's that military.
You sound like AI. You sound like AI trying to kill us.
Yeah, that's that military Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, I got you, man. I don't remember what we was talking about, man. You started jittering. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Listen, that was about the meat and potatoes right there. I don't waste any more of your time or anybody else's time. I appreciate everything you did. Every single book you put out, I've been reading. I've been working, man, from the South Side of Chicago, just like you.
Oh, where you from the crib? That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm from 79th. I went, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And every single dude around me ain't really doing shit. So I got online, like, I knew it was possible. So
Let's go, man. Yo, keep us posted. Let's go. Let's get it, homie.
All right, no problem.
All right, bro. For sure.
Peace.
Later. Yeah. All right. How do I get them off here? There we go. All right, cool, man. If you guys want to call in, the link is in the description. If you want to call in, join us, man. Join them in. All right. But I got some super chats. We got the homie King Size Davis back. Would you say Shopify is a good platform? I plan on getting my gym gear called Motivational Gains. Also thought of medical device sales. Any kind of sales is cool as long as you like. If you like, it's better if you like the industry. If you got like a love for the product, it's gonna make it easier. But you can sell shit you don't love as well. And, you know, you can do good. It just makes it easier. Shopify is a good platform for selling products for sure. Like I made a lot of money with Shopify in the past. Shopify they made it super easy. It's definitely a solid platform. King Size David. King Size David is the sponsor of this stream so far. That's what's up, man. Shout out to you. All right, keep it going, man. We got Terrell in this bitch. Thanks for your time. Moving to Miami next month. Looking to get in digital marketing area. Who would you say I should connect with? Digital marketing. My boy Jeremy, man. Jeremy Hayes. You connect with him. You know, like he's one of the best in the world. Jeremy, I don't know if I'm at liberty to say all the people he used to work for or that he used to work with, and he's worked behind the scenes with some really big names, man. But yeah, Jeremy's my dog. You know, one big name he worked with was me. All right. All right. King Size David's back up in this bitch with another one. Would you say Tulsa, Oklahoma is a good, I think it's a place to get rich. I don't know if you online, man, you can get rich anywhere. If your business is online, it doesn't matter where you live. If I didn't have a son, in America, if I was like just a single guy with no kids, I make all my money online. So I would be in fucking Dominican Republic or Colombia, because with the same amount of money, I'd be like, I could live like a billionaire out there, you know? Miente mucho peligroso, but hombre fuertes. So, it wouldn't be dangerous for me. But that's what I would do. It doesn't matter where you live. Once you're online, it doesn't matter. If you're online. Yo, guys, if you want to join the stream, jump on, have conversations. The link is in the description. You can join this shit right here. Oh, I see Young Candlestick up in this bitch. What up? What up, Young Candlestick? All right, King Size David. Can helping companies market Hispanic base be good? I would need more information about that. Like perhaps, but I would just need more information about what you mean by that and how you want to help them. You know, but it depends on what you mean by that. Yo, yeah, I see you in the shit, but I can't bring you on unless you turn your camera on. I don't know what you got going on behind that camera, man. You might be at the orgy. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing some wild shit. I don't know, man. Turn your camera on, homie. I can't bring you on unless you got your camera on. Anybody else who want to join, go ahead and hit that link. Join up. Make sure you have your cameras on, man. Make sure you have your cameras on. Oh, people shouting out the homie Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Young Candlestick in this bitch. Telling Brandon got him ripped in 30 days. Yo, he did. He made a tremendous transformation. Man, let me show you y'all the transformation Young Candlestick made. So I was training him for like a little while. Let's see if I can find this shit. Yo, they changed the Photos app on Apple. Ain't that some bullshit? Ain't it fucked up how they changed it? Shit's trash now. Hold on, let me see if I can get this shit going. All right, I see King Size David. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Hold on, I just want to show everybody. While I'm looking for this, if you're trying to join the stream, go ahead and click that link. Jump on. Just make sure you have your camera on. Hold up. Can I find it? I can't find Greg's. Shit. Yeah, I can't find it, Greg. But it was good. Oh, you're going to text it to me. All right. Yo, Evan, I see you in the chat. You got to turn your camera on, player. I don't know what you got going on, man. He left. He said I got to get my camera on, man. He left. All right, here you go. All right, we got ETA Barbershop. What's going on, player? What's up, man?
What's up?
What's going on? How can I help you?
Yeah, my question is, can you hear me fine?
I hear you just fine, homie. You was on here the other day, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
Am I echoing?
Yeah, I hear you just fine, man.
Okay. Let me take these. It's echoing with me.
Okay, now you sound perfect to me, man.
So my question is, I'm about to start marketing on social media. I got my mobile haircutting company. I visit a lot of assisted living facilities, senior homes, care homes, nursing homes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I remember you was on the train with Moneybird. Yeah.
Right. So my question is, how would the appropriate social media Instagram ad look like?
You're gonna run ads, or you're just gonna be posting? So it's different if you're gonna be like doing paid ads.
I want to run ads. I'm switching up the. It's terrible.
All right, yeah, take your time, brother, because we hear you just fine, but it seems like you having an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah. I don't know. Say it again.
I don't remember what the question was, man. Oh, are you gonna pay? That is way better now. You're gonna be doing paid ads.
Yeah, I'm gonna do paid ads.
Okay.
And right, I want them to be going through their stories or scrolling down Instagram and then see me talking about my bit. Like, am I OG with it? Like, hey, this is my name's Travis. This is Valley Mobile Haircuts. You know, uh, click this link to or call this number to.
Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ran ads before?
I have, but rookie's an understatement. Like, I
Okay,
didn't.
yeah. So when
Right.
you're running ads, there's one thing to be clear. A lot of times people say they're running ads, they really just hit that boost button on the platform. Don't hit that. That button was invented by the platform to fucking take money from people who don't know how to run ads, right? So you want to go to the Facebook ads manager, right? And you can run ads on Instagram through there because Instagram owns Facebook, right? You can run on Instagram or Facebook. They don't sleep on like Facebook either, you know. But you can run ads on it. So you gotta learn that platform, and it's a learning curve. It can be intimidating initially, but it looks more intimidating than it is. So make sure you do it like that, because then you have more options as far as targeting. All right. Now, as far as like creating the ads, I think you just be just direct. Hey man, you know, listen, instead of just tell them, man, instead of going to the barbershop waiting in line, what if the barber came to you? You know, I run a mobile arm, you know, you can get your hair cut in the comfort of your own home, right? Just talk about the benefits of having the barber come to them instead of them going to the barber.
Right. And should I should probably keep them on the platform, like DM or
yeah, that works. You can do that. That'll be cheaper. Those ads will be cheaper. Like if the target was to get them to DM you, right? If you have a sales mechanism set up for that, then yeah, I think that's definitely be appropriate.
I got a photographer or videographer that's scheduled to come to a client's house. Like, I guess that could be all the B-roll.
Yeah. Get a B-roll. You going into somebody's crib, you know, you shaping them up, showing them be happy in their own home, and then you leaving, right? Because the main reason somebody goes to a mobile barber as opposed to, you tell me, why does somebody go to a mobile barber as opposed to going to the barber shop?
Convenience, time,
yeah,
privacy.
So say all that shit in your ads. You know what I'm saying? That say all those are the benefits, and people buy benefits, not features, right? So think about all the benefits of it. Why people like it, how it helps them, or they save time. They can do it in privacy. They can do it in the comfort of their own home. You know, just be clear about the benefits, and it should work out well.
Okay, because when I see you, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when I see you doing your ads, you're like, you know, walking through. I'm just thinking on the fly, like you're walking through the park and you're talking to the camera. You know, why do I feel so compelled like that? I got to do something like that.
You don't have to be like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing what works, you know. And a lot of times, here's the thing, you know, you guys, all of y'all need to be careful copying off of other creators or other content people, because a lot of times we testing shit. Right? You know, we don't know, we might not be doing that shit again.
Right.
So you never know. You know, a lot of times we trying shit out. You know, so you might be you might not be copying a proven product, a proven method.
Where I mean, is Facebook Ads Manager, is it self-explanatory? Like,
no, it's super complicated. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's super. It's kind of complex, man. It's kind of complex, but it's not insurmountable. Like, you've done harder shit. Like, it's definitely intimidating when you first open it up.
I'm not gonna learn it on YouTube, huh? I gotta pay somebody something.
No, you can definitely get your bearings on YouTube. You can definitely get, like, I'm sure there's a video somewhere that's helpful. I mean, obviously, if you pay somebody to teach you, it's like I can watch a video on cutting my own hair, right? But if I pay someone to cut my hair, right? Like I can watch a video on cutting my own hair, right? But I mean, obviously that's an example because I do cut my own hair. I shave it every day, but you know what I mean,
It in my mind, like I'm thinking like once I handle the professional photo shoot, professional videography, like that, that's gonna be, the key to 10x and whatever little 1x I got, right? But you get what I'm saying? Like
it might be, it might not, right? It might be though.
Okay.
It just depends on how what you're going to find out is what's your cost of acquisition for the company so business, especially when you start big business, you start paying for ads. You guys, how much it costs you to get a new customer, cost of acquisition, right? And then what's the lifetime value of a customer, right? And then it's just math, right? As long as the cost of acquisition is less than the lifetime value, you're getting money. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Right. Cost of okay, boom.
How much? But you don't know how much it costs you to get a customer because it sounds like if you haven't been doing ads before, it sounds like it's all referrals at this point.
Literally before this video, I posted a little $5 ad to Craigslist. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, you've been doing that kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, you post a $5, and not. Actually, 10 out of 10 times.
Still exists, huh?
Yeah, somebody's gonna call back. So I always get, my money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how I am. It might have been 10 years ago, but like I've been burnt by marketing agencies before. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
you're gonna have to experiment at first, and the first, you got to dedicate a little bit of money into it, just learning, right? You got to understand maybe the first few $100s you spend, you might not make that money back because you're learning. You might, but just go into it saying that the first few $100s is my tuition. Think about it like that.
I can, but what if that tuition keeps growing and growing?
I mean, then it's like you got options, right? You can either hire somebody else to do your ads for you, or you can keep going. Like hiring somebody else to do it for you may shorten the learning curve, right? Or eliminate the learning curve, right? If you get an expert. But I don't know what you can afford right now, right? Like you might, if you can. I mean, I don't know, right? If you want to do it yourself, then you're gonna have to learn yourself, right? Just like if I wanted to learn how to cut hair, I'm gonna have to go through that learning curve, So you're gonna have to decide. Maybe you set a threshold on how much you're willing to spend to learn this, and then after that, then it's like you can either stop or you can hire someone else to do it if you still think it's a viable option.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I love what I do, and when business finance is literally a language. That's why they call it financial literacy. So I quote unquote, I guess I learned the language a little late in life.
Okay.
Long story short, so I've been watching you for years, but it wasn't for until a couple of years after where you're talking to the high ticket online trainer, and then it clicks like, damn, okay, like damn, you could really get money from that because right. So with that said, like when you hear my business idea, my business model, I mean, there are ways to scale. I want to build products.
Oh, I don't know how you scale that shit. We talked about that shit on other thing. Like like every business ain't scalable. I'm gonna be honest with you, like every business ain't scalable, right? And so I don't know how to scale a mobile hair cuttery. You know what I'm saying? A mobile barbershop. Unless you started hiring people out, but we already talked about that before, like some of the challenges you're going to incur with that. For example, like, my housekeeper, I got her off a TaskRabbit, right? And then after the few times she came, she said, you can just pay a little less, pay me directly, and then, so if you start hiring,
what happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like,
right, human nature.
Huh? Yeah.
1000%. I feel like you like. Yeah, so human nature is human nature is human nature.
everybody's gonna do it in their best interest, right? So
Right,
I don't know
right,
how to scale that, man. But listen, we got a lot of other people talking, man.
Right,
Coming,
right.
man, so I can't spend too much time on it.
I wanted to tell you, Dolly. Have you ever heard of Dolly?
Yeah.
TaskRabbit bought Dolly.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? And I'm thinking in my head, TaskRabbit, you know, can buy. You see what I'm saying?
Hey
Like,
man, it's not impossible, but you know, it's a challenge. You got a big challenge.
Let
For
me
that.
let you go. Write a card.
All right, brother.
For
For
sure.
sure,
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bring in Mr. Change in a minute. I think I can't see his face. All right, okay, we're gonna give me 1 second, man. King David said he wanted to help. He was talking about the Hispanic market. Like, yeah, maybe. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe, right? With Hispanic, I know what you mean. First of all, hey, first shout the last caller. I hope everything works out for you. I'll be honest, hearing him gave me a question. While I'm 25 in the military, I don't know. Am I tripping? I don't know if I understand this question. Am I tripping? Gave me a question. While I'm 20, I think he meant to write something else. Hold on, there's a follow-up. Also, I was looking for work in PR marketing. Do you have any ideas where I can look for if I wanted to start Section 8 real estate? How much money to start with? My boy Tom Cruise, man. That's how you do the Section 8 stuff. And he says he likes people to have like 5 to 10 grand, to do that shit, So I wish I could understand your first question, but I just don't understand it, man. My fault. All right, I'm gonna bring him Mr. Change. What up, man?
Hello, do you hear me? Do you hear me, BBC?
Just fine, brother. What's up?
Okay, so I'm having some issues. So I'm struggling a bit with the leads. Kind of like I'm kind of like consistent for like 2 months with the post and everything. What I'm posting, like reels every single day, and my audience and everything is just dropping. Engagement is just dropping.
What's your
Constantly just
business?
dropping.
Leads for what?
Online coaching.
Okay, all right, cool.
And it's kind of like it's just dropping. And when I'm doing DMs and everything, the only people who are kind of like engaged, they're like other fitness guys or like personal trainers who basically want to buy my package.
Yeah.
And everything what I DM, it's either they don't answer, either just like are not qualified leads. I kind of I book them for like a 10-minute call. I speak with them and they're like guys who are like broke as fuck or like nothing. I give them like some free samples, like ebooks and things like that while I build up to kind of like to have like a follow-up after.
Yeah.
But it's just not clicking. And I kind of I do it every single day and I feel like it's just nothing coming back.
Okay.
And I do different social media. I'm doing as well like YouTube. I post every single day. I short on YouTube. I have like 3-4 shorts every day on YouTube. And I'm doing LinkedIn as well. And I'm doing Facebook and Facebook group as well. I try some hacking and I'm doing as well at the same time Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. What's your Instagram?
Change 54.
Change 54.
54 underscore.
54 underscore.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Hold up. Let me see what's up, man. Let me see something. Okay. All right. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see what's up. Let me see. Let me try to figure out why your shit is.
Yeah, I even like the videos are kind of like much better. I improve kind of like the way I speak. I'm making sure like even the script I speak, like to be much better to don't.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's check it out. All right. All right, cool. So you guys, this you?
Yeah.
All right, vegan model. Okay, cool. Who you trying to help? Just so I know. Like who?
Vegans between 35 and 40. It's between 30 and 40.
Okay,
single man.
And you're helping them do what?
Lose weight, get shredded, basically. Yeah.
Lose weight, get shredded. All right.
Without spending endless hours in the gym, basically.
All right, cool. Let's check out some of this content, man. Okay. Hold on, let me just see. All right. So you're giving some advice on olive oil. All right, cool. Yeah, you're not getting a lot of engagement.
No. I tell you, it's just been dropping. It's been dropping, and I'm like very consistent as well. Like posting every day as well, like a post and a reel as well.
Yeah. Let me look at some of your top content. Let's see. All right, that doesn't count because these are pinned. Okay, so the before and after pictures. This is older. Yeah, you're not getting a lot of views. So
I don't know exactly what sort of like content to make. Like,
yeah. So this Okay, so when I look at you doing a lot of these videos, right? But does that look like a compelling video to you? Like, is it something about like you, when you post it, it's like, yeah, this is gonna do it, you know?
yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you tell me. Is that what you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how much effort are you putting in? So you did all these the same day, you know, and then you're helping people get shredded.
Yeah.
All right. I like that you're writing a lot. You know, in there, and you got the DMU, but nobody's DMing. You're not getting a lot of gay. It's like I'm looking at some of the content. It's like, it's just, you know, it's not compelling, right? So these are better. Like some of these are better where you're talking, you're giving advice. Can't get rid of belly fat. Let me see. Those are a little bit, but it's like some of these. I think it's just some of the videos. It's like, yeah, it's like it's just not compelling.
Okay.
It's not. You could do some things that are a little better, I think. And then, so my boy Corey Armstrong does, like, one of my students, Corey Armstrong. He does a lot.
Yeah, I looked as well at Corey quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey does a lot of this kind of stuff, and he does a good. I think he does a good job of with it. So this first of all, if I was you, first thing, I think you need to put your profile picture needs to be you, like looking like a trainer, like you just look like a guy right here, right? So like maybe
Okay.
put this picture here. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all,
Okay.
that's the first thing I do. I help vegans get ripped. What else? Gym. All right, cool. That's fine. And some of these videos, they're just not compelling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watching you do push-ups, man. Like, what did you expect to happen? You expect that shit to go viral? Like, and I'm not trying to clown you. I'm like, yo, did you?
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. What you mean? Yeah.
Some of that shit is not compelling, you know? Or even like some of these pictures, it's just like when you post the shit, you got to think, man, am I expecting this to get good engagement? I like that you're writing a lot, you know, and that's good because that really helps, you know. Yes, these videos, man, like this shit just ain't gonna work, you know. This kind of
Okay.
shit.
Okay. I
It's
get
probably
it.
doing more harm than good, right? Because if you post something that doesn't work, then Instagram's gonna show your shit to less people, right? I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna show you somebody real quick. So this is one of my students, man. She made over $1 million like the last 2 years in a row. I don't know if I should have said that publicly, but whatever. It's too late now. All right. So she's in my high ticket training program, and it's Kelly. Now she make.
Oh yeah, I follow her. Yeah.
Kelly makes good content, right? So even when she's talking, she makes, you see this camera movement, the shit's moving around. It's like, it's more compelling videos, right? You know, and even if she's just talking, it's a little bit more compelling than what you're doing, right? And even she makes some videos where she just doesn't talk too, right? But it's like it's a little more compelling. Well, she's also like a girl, right? So she can just pose. Right? You probably can't get away with Right. But yeah, but Kelly made over $1 million last year. You know what I'm saying? And then even her pictures, like just the standalone pictures, is like a little better than just you covering your face, looking away. What was that? You know, it's just right. It's just the videos are just more compelling, right? Like even this, so this is a before and after. It's like fat Kelly posing, right? Boom, then she got shredded, and then now I'm intrigued, right? Why did she do that? Now I might want to read all this shit she wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I just
I get it.
Like your content needs to be a bit more compelling. I think we need to watch this one for research purposes. You know. All right. So she's not talking. I think she's talking over this. Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear.
So she's talking, right? But it's just B-roll of her like doing shit. You know, it's a little bit more compelling than some of the stuff you're doing. Like Kelly's doing a really good job. You know what I'm saying with this shit. You know, and does that make sense? And if
it makes sense. Yeah, it kind of like it makes sense. Yeah, to be like, because if I, as you said, I want to like shredded probably I'm supposed to be more without top and things like that, and like videos actually
show
like abs and stuff like that probably more.
Yeah, if you got them, show them, man. Like if you look like this, man, you need to be showing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You know, like why that? Because that's as a vegan, right? Because most vegans look like. I mean, I ain't got to tell you, you know, right? You know, most vegans don't look like that. So you got to show them how you got to show them that it's real, that you can do it, you know. But it's like, I mean, you got some of that, but like shit like this, I don't know what you expected. I don't know what you were thinking about when you posted that. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised it got the 20 likes it did, you know, and or like even this kind of stuff. You see how like this is. You're not even talking on this, are you?
No.
Oh, you just got yeah. You just got man. You see how like hers is. I mean, now if you were talking over here, maybe that could be a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like you did a voiceover. Maybe some of that could have been more compelling. You know, but you're posting, but it's like it feels like it looks like you're posting to post. You know, you're posting because you're supposed to post instead of posting the best you can post.
Okay.
Instead of like posting shit that you think is going to get you, posting content that you feel like is going to get some engagement, right? It feels like you're just throwing shit up for like
taking it over, basically.
Yeah, just getting it over with. I gotta post today, and you just all right. I'll post this picture. You know that's what it feels like, and I don't know if that's the case, but you know I think if you put a little more effort into your posts, you know.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Yeah, now actually, it definitely made a lot of sense. You know, like into that.
But you got a lot of good things going for you, right? You got those transformations. You got some clients that you've helped. You got your niche down. And
and I tell you, I'm like very consistent with like even like the YouTube channel. Like now it grows. I finally monetize as well. I'm like, nice. So it gradually just grow that one as well. So
yeah. All right. Was that helpful at all?
Yes, and I want to ask about the leads and DMs, like to kind of like to just DM people because nobody's kind of like answering back to like.
I mean, if you post some better content, they will.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so to work to focus more on the content and after like to think about the DMs.
Yeah, you know, and I want you and you get more DMs that way. You get more comments, and even your story, like you want to treat your story like reality show, like your reality show. You want to walk them through your day, like you know, show them what you're eating, tell them why you're eating it. You know, show them if you're working out, walk them through your workout. Like make your story like your reality show. And then throw in some CTAs, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It definitely made more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Cool. Thanks a lot, BC. Cheers.
All right, brother. Peace. I hope some of y'all appreciated that too, man. Top 5 side hustles you enjoy. If you enjoy sales and are bilingual, I mean, just you don't need 3. Just get sales job. You know what I'm saying? Get a sales job. You know, I don't think you need 3 different things. I see some people in the chat. I'm gonna get you in a minute. You just gotta get through these super chats because they gave you some money back. All right, only investments. Hey G, I appreciate you helping and trying to understand. I wanted to ask, should I get into the military? Listen, I'm never against getting in the military. It depends on what you got going on. You know, if you like, I'll put it like this: if I was in the hood and I didn't have a path out, like a visible path out, the military would be a super compelling option for me, right? Like if I was like a young man, you know, that would be a super compelling option. If college wasn't an option, or maybe if I just wanted to get them to pay for college, you know, that would be a compelling option for me, you know. How to get better at speaking in business, man, that's just gonna be reps, homie. That's gonna be the reps. You got to get the rep. You just got to. How do you bench 300 pounds? You know, start benching what you can more, and then keep increasing the rep range. You feel me? All right. Let's bring up. I don't know how to say that.
Yo, what's up, Brandon?
What's going on,
What's
player?
up, dog?
That's a dope hat, man.
Yeah, that one piece, bro. One piece. Hell yeah.
All right, flexing on him. What's up, homie?
So I've been I'm a young dude, 19, just getting into all this shit, bro. I want to get to 10. I want to get to 10K a month, bro. I'm trying to get rich, you know. So I'm 19, and I just wanted to come up on here and ask what's some general practical advice. What should be my main focus as a young dude, as a 19-year-old? What should be my main focus? What should I really be heavy focused on? What should I be like, you know, grinding towards and shit? What should my goals be?
Let me ask you more questions. Are you in high school, college? You
just graduated high school, bro.
Are you going to college or no?
Right now, no.
Okay, you don't have plans on it?
Probably not. Probably not. Low key.
All right. Well, I would if you were just a year ago, I would have told you to go to college. You know, because it's
all right.
You know, it's dope, man. But fuck what you heard, man. But yo, these internet motherfuckers, they all want you to. I don't know, man. Everybody's telling me not to go to college. They got a course to sell, right? So maybe they're financially incentivized to tell you not to go.
Self-taught though, like autodidact, like Elon Musk, bro.
Yeah, Elon Musk went to college. Elon Musk went to college. Yeah. On scholarship. You know, fucking his mentor Peter Thiel went to college too. Anyway,
damn.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hermosi went to Vanderbilt.
Oh, damn.
Ivy League college.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I feel like they lied to a whole generation, man. I feel like some of these motherfuckers are lying to a whole generation, man. But whatever, fuck it. We are where we are. So now what you got to do is what are you good at, man?
Public speaking, communication skills.
Okay.
And being entertaining. I want to be a YouTuber, bro. I want to be a big funny YouTuber like I Show Speed, bro. I want to do like streaming and shit like that.
All right. So I mean, what's that? The barrier of entry for that is pretty low, man. What's stopping you from getting into it?
Shit, man.
Have you started?
Yeah, I've been making some content, like just some funny shit. I made some prank videos, but I don't know. I don't know, because I want to be entertaining, but I want to be valuable. I don't want to just be on there, you know, just like being a goofy.
That is you a minor, right? Like so like how much value do you have? And I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just like, you know, it's like you're just young, you know, so you haven't. I mean, I don't know your life, right? So it's a lot of 19-year-olds haven't been through a whole lot in order to. So I think entertaining is probably the best route for you to go, unless you have a specific skill set in something that you developed, you know?
All right.
But if you want to be entertaining, if you want to be like Speed or Sinet or whatever, you know, then I mean you got to work as hard as them.
All right.
Are you doing what they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing that you're not doing? That's a real question, because that's a serious question, because I'm not the target market, right? So I've never seen these motherfuckers outside of like World Star, clips or like
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
complex posts, right? So I don't know. I wouldn't know them if other platforms didn't post them. So you tell me, like, what are they doing differently than what you're doing?
They go hard, man. They get that content. Like,
how much? How often are they streaming or post? I don't know how this shit works, but how often are they doing this?
I mean, like, usually they'll do that shit like every day, man. They
Every
just go
day.
hard. Like, and they
All right, how
like,
many days? Well, all right, so if they do it every day, how many days a week are you doing?
not every day.
Ah, man.
Not every day, man.
Listen, if you they got more resources than you, man. So if you want to compete, like you literally want to compete with them, right? So they outworking you, right? It sounds like they outworking you.
Yeah, they are, bro. Hey, Brandon, do you remember this, bro?
Oh shit, when is that?
This was the RSD Founders Club, like, mastermind thing, bro. You remember this shit?
I do not remember being there. Is that me or is that AI?
That's you, bro.
All right, so we have some interesting special guests.
Oh, with Nick.
So,
Yeah.
So he had a little thing and he had me on the panel, right?
Yeah. I was watching that shit. Got a lot of
Oh yeah, that
valuable
shit was in the
information.
back. That was Nick's office at the time was in the back of a strip club in Vegas. He had an office in the back of a strip club, man.
Yeah,
And we had to go through the strip club to get to his office.
Yeah.
Nigga's cool, man. But yeah, it sounds like you gotta like start working like them. I don't know what it entails, right? But it sounds like you gotta start working like them, man. What's preventing you from doing that?
Well, I don't know if I should like start getting into business and shit, or like I don't know what my main focus should be. Like if I should just go all in on this on this entertaining shit on YouTube, being entertaining, or
Well, whatever you do, you gotta go all in. So I think your first course of action, brother, is to really decide what direction you want to go in and commit, and you got to go all in, right? I ain't watched Kai Cenat or Speed's story, but I would imagine they went all in. Like nobody gets to the top without going all in. I never seen it. I never seen a motherfucker accidentally get to the top. I mean, it's got to be all in, like an obsession, right?
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Because I got a 6-pack and shit. Like,
okay. All right. Well, then go all in. You know what I'm saying? Show these motherfuckers what's up, man. All right. I feel you, man.
all right.
Yeah. So that's what I think. I think you got to decide what you want to do and then just go all in, bro.
Hey, what's your thoughts on Owen Cook?
Oh, and that's the homie.
Yeah, that's one of my mentors too.
That's like, oh, that's what's up. He's like he's like my big brother, man.
Damn, no way.
Yeah, man. I've known Owen for I don't know over a decade. That's my dog.
Damn. So Owen's the big brother to you. That's crazy.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
like he was at some different levels at a time when I was still on the come up, and he's somebody who gave me a lot of game on the way to where I'm at, you know.
Damn.
And, especially when I started, he had already had a whole staff of employees when I was first hiring employees, and he would, you know, there was some things challenges that I was having that he helped me out with, and he had some challenges with some employees that I learned some lessons that I was able to avoid. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw some of the not mistakes, but saw some of the things he went through. You know, experience is the best teacher, but it doesn't have to be your experience. So I learned a lot I learned a lot of what not to do by seeing what some of the things that happened with RSD. And I'm not saying it's Owen's fault. It's just like, oh, I need to watch it. Being around him during that time was like, oh, okay, that's something I need to watch out for. And because I don't think it's something Owen predicted before, and I wouldn't have predicted had I not seen him go through it. You know. Yeah, but that's my dog, man. You know, Owen's like he older than me. You know, he's just somebody who I've just been cool with for a long time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. Sound like you got your mark. Yeah, keep us posted, man. Let us know what you decide. But you got to decide. You're not going to college, so you got to make it. You ain't no plan B.
Thank you, bro.
All right, brother.
I'm gonna meet you in real life one day, bro. We gonna shake hands.
Let's
make some content. See you,
Can't
bro.
wait, man. All right, peace. All right, I see somebody else in the chat, man. I see Shay or some shit, Malika, but I can't see you, right? So I can't let nobody in. I can't see, man, because I don't know what you got going on. If you want to join the stream, hit the link in the description. Join the stream. This homie Alex said Kai did a 30-day stream. All right. Yeah. No, he already knew what I was gonna say, man. How do you get your skin shiny and glowing like that? Well, this is God's favor shining on me. Nah, it's really like my skin, man. It's just I don't really do shit for my skin. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really do shit for my skin. It's just diet, like the ketogenic diet. Like when they put rats on keto or animals on keto, they live longer, they live healthier, right? Your skin is an organ. So if you're healthy, it's gonna look healthy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't really do nothing else, man. All right. What's going on, guys? We got about 90 people up in here. That's what's up, man. Got to get that Tan J sponsorship. Man, I don't sponsor shit. I don't need. I don't use, man. I don't sponsor. I just use regular soap, man. I just do regular shit. I don't do nothing, man. Like for me, it's just it's just fucking I don't eat carbs. I just don't eat carbs, man. So there's less inflammation in my body, right? So acne comes from inflammation. So the wrinkles, all that shit's inflammation, right? But if there's no inflammation, that's not gonna happen. Yo, somebody's in the fucking yo. I can't add you unless you turn your camera on, man. All right, I can't add you unless you turn your camera on. If nobody joins, I'm gonna get up out of here pretty soon, man. You know, I think I gotta leave at 5 anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think I gotta leave at 5. Should I repost my best content? Maybe like a year later or some shit, but I wouldn't do that shit, man. All right, I see you trying to. See this motherfucker's trying to turn on the camera, but they can't get it going. Yo, Mr. B says he wants to. This guy says, "Yo, hit that link and join the stream, man. Let's do it. Let's go." Yeah, yo, I feel you, man. Congratulations. You got to hit the link. All right. I think I already answered that question. I think I answered most of these questions. All right, guys. Well, listen, if you're trying to build your online fitness business, I got a free ebook called The 10 Commandments of Online Training. It show you exactly how to do it. Oh, man, the dude left, man. He couldn't get his camera working. It's all good, though, man. Like, guys, hit the like button. If you think this is something that I should do more often, like, let me know if you guys like it. I don't know. I'm just, like, testing this shit out. I don't know. You're like, oh, I see Geek Monster, but you got to turn your camera on, Geek Monster. Geek Monster ain't got his camera on. But, like, yo, hit the like button if you feel like this is something I should do more often, or if you like it. Because I don't know. It's just an experiment. I had some time this week. I see Ibrahim. What up, homie?
What's going on? What's going on?
You figured out your camera, huh? There's been mad people in the fucking waiting room, but they can't figure out the camera.
Yeah, no, just turn on.
Yeah, it seems complicated to me. What's up, bro?
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate you, man. I've been following for a minute. You probably maybe don't remember it. Like you had 30 Days of Greatness.
Oh, back in the day, that was like 8 years ago or some shit. 7, 8 years.
30 Days of Greatness. Funnily enough, I think we only went to like 18 days though.
We only went to I'm pretty sure
we didn't do the whole thing though.
Anyway, what's up, man?
But hey, it was worth the money though. It was
man, there was
like
$30 good days. That was like
it was $30. So I'm not even complaining.
You know what I think happened? Honestly, if that's true, I know it was around the time my son was born, and I think my son was born like in the middle of that shit. Like he came early.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, where'd he go?" Actually, it's funny. Nobody complained though. Like it
was dope. At first, I think my son just came through a little early, man. He was like, "Nah, man, I gotta get popping. I'm trying to get it going, man." But anyway, what's up, man? How can I help you?
Yeah, man. For me, I think it's just like mindset. I think it's just getting that limiting beliefs. I think that's a big one for me. I've just always had like limiting beliefs especially when it comes to money.
Limiting beliefs. What do you mean?
Just like it's like I don't believe that I can make a certain amount of money. Like it's just like I always feel like I'm blocked. I always feel like in sports how there's like the championship teams, the Lakers, and then you got like the Trailblazers, and then you got like the teams that always stay within that range. I feel like I'm always like one of those teams that like the 10th seed. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to like find out like I guess the last couple of months I'm just trying to figure out how to like just figure out my limiting beliefs. I'm not sure if there's any books on that or like if there's a certain way you think you approach or you write things down or.
Let me ask you, what the people who you feel like are like outpacing you, or like you said you feel like you're one of them like regular teams, you're not like one of the top. The people who feel like you're outpacing you, what in your opinion, what are they doing? Like actions, what are they doing differently than what you're doing?
I think they just have. Well, one of them is they just have a lot more experience. I think that's
experience.
I think they have just a couple more years ahead of me.
But like, I'm sorry, I mean like actions. Like
action-wise?
Yeah.
They're just day to day, I guess. They're just on it.
Like what? Like tell me more. What are you trying to accomplish?
So I do two different things. So obviously I do online fitness training. That's one that I do, but that one's new, so it's not like something that I'm expecting anything big anytime soon. But the other one is I work as like a project manager online. So I actually work with a guy you might know McHale.
McHale, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I work on that. And I work with an influencer online. And so yeah, that's just what I do. I work as like a project manager for that influencer. And it feels like I mean, they're way ahead of me. Like McHale's like way ahead of me, of course, and things along those lines. But yeah, I don't know. I think I guess their day to day is they're fairly consistent with what they do. They've been doing it for a minute, so.
And you just have doubts that you can accomplish some of the same things, or you can accomplish your goals.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I just have doubts that I can accomplish the same thing. Like, for example, I'm 29, and obviously, like the people that I'm referring to are like probably in their mid 30s or something like that. But it's just like sometimes it's like because I haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like fitness, right? Like when when I first started doing fitness, it took a while to figure it out. Once it kind of clicked at some point, right? When it comes to money, it just hasn't clicked yet. Like it just it just like it's like I know it's not a switch, but even for like relationships, right? Like it took me some time to figure it out, but I started to understand it, and now I'm married, so it's like just things like that. Like I feel like this is the next part of my life I'm trying to figure out.
Well, sometimes it's difficult sometimes people set really big goals, right? And a lot of times they do. It's normal to have difficulty really believing that it's something that you can actually accomplish. And what I always recommend is to break that down into smaller chunks, right? Smaller steps and that are believable, right? It says make a plan, make a plan, like a game plan. And when I say a game plan, make a game plan with deadlines for each step, right? And then you get deadlines for each step. And the steps are, when you do that, the steps will probably be more believable, right? Then it's just following each step. Then you don't have to look at the whole shit. Just look at the fucking first step in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like just worry about today, and then that also, and think about the things you have to do each day to become the kind of man you want to be, like what kind of habits you need to have, right? And start tracking yourself doing those things each day. Like really, there's a habit tracker in this thing. It's called the Victory Vision Plan.
Yeah, I actually have that. I actually got into it.
Yeah.
a
So
certain
start using it, right? Like plan your goals out and start working towards them. And then the things you need to do every day, start doing them every day. And what's going to happen is after a while, once you've done that, you'll have like a track record of you doing the things you're supposed to do. Then you'll have more confidence in yourself. You're like, oh man, if I can do this for this many days, what else can I do? Right? Okay, that's nothing, right? And you can start setting bigger, more ambitious goals, right? But you got to give yourself a reason to believe in yourself. Like you can't just people just say, man, just believe it. But it is difficult, right? And that's been your experience, right? It's difficult. But if you give yourself a reason to believe in yourself, right? If you give yourself a reason to be confident, then it'll be real. It won't be because you only bullshit yourself for so long, right? But it'll be real once you actually give yourself a reason to believe in yourself. And the only way I know how to do that is to set up like habits and that you adhere to everything. And then when you track them, now you have an actual track record. You know how consistent you've been, right? And then as far as the goal's concerned, it's like, man, just hit the next step on a goal. You don't have to look at the whole fucking. Martin Luther King said, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just the next step, right? Think about it like you ever drove it like in the fog or at night. Like you can't see way far in front of you, but you can see the headlights, right?
Yeah,
and you just keep going. You can see a little bit in front of you. Just keep going there, and you can do that and drive to your destination. That's what you need to do with the big goals. And don't even look at once it's mapped out. You don't even have to look at the big goals. You just look at the what's in front of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sometimes this has been in the past. I've trained people and they were like super overweight. And like, man, I've been trying to lose this weight for years, blah, blah, blah. I got to lose 100 pounds or some shit. I'm like, all right, man, we're not going to focus on 100 pounds, man. We're going to focus on today. What we need to do today. Today, we need to be in a calorie deficit of 1,000 calories. Let's just do that. Let's not worry about the whole 100 pounds. Let's just worry about today. You can do that today, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I can do that today. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Then the next day, all right, man, another 1,000, right? And it adds up. But sometimes when we look at the whole goal, it can be overwhelming. And I suggest you don't. You look at the things that lead you to that goal, if that makes sense.
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. I think because I kind of put my first quarter of the year for example, March 31st. So I think what I should do is, because that's December, but use this month as like a head start and then use the habit tracker that you put and then kind of put the deadlines and then the daily. Because I watched the video on how you do it too, right?
Yeah. Check it, and it's free. It's just a Notion template. Everybody should download that. It's a free Notion template.
Okay. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lock in on that, and I won't take up too much of your time.
Just look right in front of you, brother. Just look at what's right in front of you, as opposed to looking at the whole fucking thing. Just take it steps. Don't look at the whole staircase. Just take it step by step.
Appreciate it. I've been following for a minute, so I appreciate you even doing these. These are very valuable.
Oh, that's great to hear, man.
Content's been good, man.
I appreciate it.
We gotta get AMS on there too. And
Brian, man, he's the only one.
I'd love to see a Brian interview.
For sure. Oh, you said who?
White boy Brian.
Oh, white boy Brian. Yeah, but next time he comes to Miami, we got to do it.
Would love to see that. But anyways, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Peace. All right, we got my man got his camera working. I'm gonna get you 1 second. I just gotta read the super chat. All right. Let me explain, BBC. I never had this issue before. But after it happened once, it's like I can't stop worrying. Now, every time I'm about to do it, things just don't work. I go flat. So this dude was talking last night on the Victory performance anxiety, right? He could from what I understood, he couldn't get it up once. And now he's worried about it. Now he's in his head. That shit's gonna happen to every guy every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be every 4 or 5 years. It should happen like once. It ain't a big deal if it happen once. It could be you didn't get enough sleep, fucking diet, all types of shit. It can be random, right? It's gonna happen every blue moon. No big deal. You just in your head too much, man. Now your head's not in the game. And that's what I was telling you last night. I said, man, fuck some ugly bitches, right? Like it's practice. Because now you worry in the worriness, man. But fuck some bitch you don't care about. You don't care you perform, then it'll be easy. That's just. I don't have no data to suggest this, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work, brother. All right. All right. Yo, what's going on, homie? I don't know how to say that name.
Hey, how's it going, Brandon?
What's up, bro? How you say
I
your name?
have like watched you since long time ago, since 2015. Glad to be talking to you, man. That's
Hey,
amazing.
that's what's up, man. I'm glad to be here. How can I help
Yeah,
you?
that's awesome. I just have a question. Like, I used to compete when I was like in 2015, and I went on and off and training people online, but I never really made a lot of money out of it because, like you, I like to work a lot. I like to work at least 80 hours a week or
Nice.
so. And I find it hard to get away from that and focus on the business because I can't see myself like doing a lot of money out of fitness, as much money as I make out of the job. I was wondering if it's still worth it because I'm that age, like I'm almost your age. I'm 35 right now.
Yeah.
And instead of working 80 hours, I would lose obviously 40 hours of work a week, right?
Yeah.
To focus on the business because I can't be working 80 hours and doing the business at the same time. So it's
Yeah.
that spot where you're like,
Yeah, you
you
can put
think
some
it's
time in the
still
business.
worth
I
it?
mean, it's definitely worth it. Like, you know, I mean, you can definitely make the money, man. Like, it's just that you might need the right guidance, you know. Why wasn't you making money on it before? Is it just because of the time, or just wasn't working? Was it
Well,
productive?
honestly, every time I wouldn't really focus and have like a direct plan on how to run a fitness business.
Yeah.
Because like when I work overtime or I make more money, I'm like more attracted to go and work on my
Yeah,
job
'cause
and
that
make
money's
more
right
money,
there.
right?
Go. So it sounds like it's difficult for you to put in time for potential money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because sorry, my alarm is going off. I'll turn it off
Man,
right really quick.
go take care of it. We'll all just wait. Yeah, we're all just waiting here,
yeah.
man. It's all good.
So now that I've been working a lot and all, I really want to get into like having the business because it's something good to have, something else different, and make way more money maybe perhaps in something that you really like. But at the same time, I don't want to take the risk of not making as much money.
Well, that's the thing, man. If you don't risk it, if you don't, you know, it's always a risk, especially starting your own business, right? And that's why the person you work for, that's one of the reasons he makes more money than the people he pays, right? Because he takes all the risks.
Exactly.
Man, your paycheck is guaranteed. You know, he takes all, so he gets an inordinate amount of upside, and he gets like all the downside. Like you can go get another job, right? But if he starts a business, he might go fucking bankrupt. He might, you know. So it's like, and it's not like that with a service business with online training. You're not taking the same amount of risk, but you're in a different position, right? So you're almost a victim of your own success, right? You're making money, and it's like sometimes it's called the golden handcuffs, you know. So I'm not telling you what to do. Right?
I was wondering then your thoughts on how to go about it. If I want to like maybe risk a little bit, not much.
Yeah.
So maybe like I know you have a program, for example. With that program, like, do you think how many hours a week I would need in order to be able to engage in successful online training?
You know, it's like it's the minimum I've seen somebody put in work and succeed is 2 hours a day, right? So that's like 14 hours a week. But that's like the minimum, right? That's the minimum I've seen somebody succeed with. Is if you can do 4 hours a day, you know, and maybe not every day is 4 hours, but it's like once you average 4 hours a day, then you can do it. If you can squeeze out a 4 hours a day.
It would be more like a days off. It would be more of like, because I work kind of 4 on, 4 off, and I do overtime on the 4 on. So I would sacrifice 2 days of overtime, for example.
Yeah.
And just
listen, especially it sounds like it's something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. I think you owe it yourself to give it a shot. Yeah, whether you join my program or you do it on your own or whatever, it sounds like you should give it a shot, you know. Because it seems like from what I hear, it's been like years if you wanted to do it, but just not wanting to really take the risk, you know. Yeah. So because the problem is what 10 years from now, 15 years from now, what if you like, man, what if?
And that's the exact same
That's the
thought,
problem.
right? But
What if?
like when I started in fitness, I used to work out really long time ago. I've never thought about fitness as a business at all,
Yeah.
ever. And I just love it since I was like
Yeah.
I don't know, been 12 years old. So
Mhm.
but that would be good. So like the other question is like in terms of your program, how would like the program, does it like, can you like elaborate on some of the how the program works? Does it give
Man,
you a
well,
plan
listen.
or,
Yeah, we help. Basically, everybody gets a one. I don't want to sound like I'm selling it on here, right? So I'll just give you a quick overview. Everybody gets a one-on-one coach. We have 6 live calls per week with the students. I do one of them where I teach them and we answer the questions. We have a 24-hour support. We have a whole curriculum that sets out the plan that you can go through with like video modules to go through the plan. But there's homework in that shit that you got to do. And then we have our coaches grade your homework, tell you what changes to make, things you can do differently. Like kind of like that guy who was on before, right? He I don't know if you were all here earlier, but he was asking me about his Instagram. I was like, oh yeah, this is not like so great, right? You know, but like he wouldn't have made that same mistake if he was in the program. You know, we would have made sure that happened. We would have fixed that earlier. You know, it's just things like that. You know, but there's like a lot of attention. There's 5 different live calls per week. So there's a program, there's a coach. There's one live call on marketing. There's one live call on sales. There's one that I do that's more general, that everybody gets on. There's another one on actual like sales, marketing. We have a mindset coach, right? You know, on there too, but not everybody needs that. But he's one of our students who he does like $250,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And he's in the Marines, so like, you know, I said, man, listen, I just pay him to do that training with us, and you know, it's money back guarantee, right? So it's a whole lot of things. I don't want to sound like I'm selling it too much, you know. So just, you know, download the ebook. It's free. The 10 Commandments of Online. Okay. That'll put you on the right path, right? I don't want to seem like I'm selling it too much, you know.
No, sounds good. I just want to get an idea, obviously, because I like this time I want to have like some kind of a plan.
Yeah, you need a game plan
and set out
right?
like maybe 20 hours or what do you think a good amount of hours to be set aside?
You know, man, if it were like how much do you think you can? How many hours do you think you can do a week?
Like if I can take a completely 2 days off.
Yeah.
So it would be like I would dedicate these 2 days completely for the business.
Yeah, I mean, and if you can put in some other hours, like if you can do like 25, 30 hours a week, you can start seeing success. And then at that point, you can decide if you want to keep your other jobs or if you want to move once you start making some money. Because I have some students who actually like keep their 9-to-5 job. Like this one dude, man, his name is Sean. He makes between 10 and 20K every month, but he keeps his full-time job because he likes the security and he kind of likes his job. So he looks at this as like a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine.
Well, that's my plan because I actually love my job and I work 4 days on, 4 days off. So I just want to do like 4 days off of that, right?
Hey,
so,
well, it sounds like it could potentially work really well for you.
Oh,
potentially, you know, but maybe not, you know. But
so you think maybe like 30 hours is what's optimal?
30 hours you can succeed with 30 hours for sure. For sure.
30 hours?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Awesome. It's good talking to you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate your advice.
Glad I can help. Download the ebook and it'll set you on the right path, give you some more information.
I'll do that.
It's in the description right
now.
All right, brother.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, I see Geek Monster. You ain't got your camera on, so I can't add you, home. Oh, there we go. All right. Geek Monster, what up? Oh, what up, player?
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, doing straight, man. I'm liking this city life, man.
I
said I'm liking this city life.
All right. So you had the problem before, man. How'd that work out?
Oh, it worked out pretty good. You know, I got we came to an understanding. She been tripping a little bit, but shit, like We kind of came to an understanding.
Yeah, just so y'all know, man, he called in earlier. You know, he had some issues with his girl. His girl thought that he was about to cheat, but you know, girls do, man. They be tripping, man. But he calmed her down. What's up, man? How can I help you, homie?
Oh shit, I was just wondering, like, I know you already got a bunch of sales videos. I'm gonna start rewatching them and stuff. But I was wondering how do I have my brain as sharp as possible when I'm going into work every day.
You do sales?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's right. You sell cars, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you something. So what I'm about to tell you, I came up with this. It was this 1 year. I needed to make a lot of money because I owed some back taxes, and I was like, all right, I need to make a lot of fucking money, right? And I was like, all right, cool. So, and I was doing sales calls. So what I did was, I got two pair of headphones, and one of them was waterproof, right? And this is called the total immersion strategy. Now, listen, I'm about to tell you what it is, but first, I've talked about this before, the sales strategy of how to get better at sales. And 3 people have came up to me on the street and was like, yo, man, ever since I did that, my income doubled, tripled, right? And it's a free strategy, right? So check it out. You get 2 pair of headphones. One of them needs to be waterproof. And I'm going to explain why. Like, these Beats are waterproof. And whenever you're not in, or you drive, so you can Apple Play to your car, whatever, right? But you need to be listening to sales trainings all the time. When you're not talking to another person, you need to be listening to sales training. And the reason one is waterproof, I'm talking about in the shower, while you eating breakfast, you know, then while you walking, if you walk into CVS, if you driving to work, if you driving home, just all the time. And what's going to happen is, once you listen to these trainings over and over again, even if it's the same ones over and over again, it's going to start to, after a while, that exposure. Plus, you're doing sales too, right? So you get to actually implement some of the stuff you're learning immediately, right? It starts to be in you, not on you, and right, and then you're sharper. If that makes sense.
I feel you on that. Like, yeah, I feel you on that.
Like, I've had multiple people run up to me and tell me, yo, I started doing that. I started making so much money. Other salespeople. And I had my salespeople do it too, and I did it, and I fucking made I made enough money I needed for that month to pay my taxes, and it was dope. That's what you need to do.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably start doing that like right now.
I would do that if I was you. You know what I'm saying?
But as far as like stuff like working out and like any particular things you eat to stay sharp, or like, so yeah, you do keto, don't you?
Yeah, I do keto, man. So it's so that helps, right? That helps me. It's not for everybody. You know, a lot of caffeine. Make sure I get enough sleep. You know, sleep is probably the main thing you can do to stay sharp, man. Sleep. Here's another thing. Stay hydrated. So when you're studies show that if you're even 10% dehydrated, 10% dehydrated, then your cognitive abilities drop by like 20%. So stay super hydrated. Like, just drink a ton of water, because it makes your mind sharper. Sleep and water, man. I know it sounds crazy, but sleep and water. Oh, did we lose you, Geek Monster?
Oh, I'm still right here.
Yeah, the sleep and water, man.
Sleep and water. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some sleep video too, because I feel like that is something I've been slipping on, the sleep thing.
Yeah, it's going that. I mean, that's the easiest way to stay sharper, man. More sleep. Yeah, for sure.
That's a bet.
And cardio has been proven to show that cardio can make you smarter too, because it increases blood flow to the brain. Yeah, so these are things you can do to stay a little sharper, you know. But the main thing is the total immersion.
Cardio, total immersion, sleep,
and water.
Oh yeah,
stay hydrated.
On that water, John. I already drunk this.
Hey, that's what's up. So you're on the right path. Does it make sure you start getting enough?
So I be drinking these. Like, I put about 7 of these in one of those gallons. Is that like bad or?
No, that's fine. That's fine. It probably helps you. It probably helps you with hydration. All right.
That's a bet.
For sure, man.
Right,
Anything
man.
else I can help you with? What?
What is that?
Anything else I can help you with, Geek Monster?
No, not at the moment. Cause I know you already got sales videos, so I probably need to watch
Yeah, there's a
them
bunch
first,
of
so
them
you
on
know
there.
you won't be saying the same thing over.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them on there that I think would be helpful for you.
That's a bit, man. Good to see you, man.
Hey, yeah, same to you, brother. I'm glad you worked out that other shit.
Me too, man. That's just crazy.
All right, bro. I'll let you. Peace.
All right.
Carlos, what up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What's good?
Oh, life is great. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How can I help you?
Oh, man, I have several questions, but I'm going to go with the most important first, depending on your time.
All right, go ahead.
So,
you got a lot of questions. Give me 1 second. I gotta urinate, man.
Okay, cool.
Give me 1 second.
You know what? I'm going to hit it too. I'll be back.
All right. All right, back. We're back. What's good, man? Let's get into these questions.
So, can you hear me, though?
I hear you just fine, man. What's up?
Okay, thank you. So, first off, I had quit my job back in May. I started doing Amazon. Well, I've been doing Amazon FBA. Now I do it full time.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, this holiday season is insane. And and once I quit my job, I had to like completely like shift into another gear. And I'm so glad I did it. It was very scary at first, but I did it.
That's
anyway. So my current problem right now, and you and Jeremy mentioned it when you were on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Okay.
Where you enter a certain phase where you're making enough where you're comfortable. You're making enough where you're comfortable, but that comfort is holding you back from pushing further. So what I want to do is I want to get a warehouse so I can expand, get more product in, and I also want to hire employees. I'm just not sure how am I going to budget? Like, how do I figure out the budget for something like that? Is there any advice you can give me on doing something like that? Like,
yeah, that's difficult because you know, it's weird because you're adding overhead now, right? And it's weird when you start adding overhead. It's like that puts more pressure on you, right? Because if you have bad months, then it's like you know, you're raising your expenses, right? So if your income ever dips below, right, now it starts eating, you know. So you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
But one, don't do it till you have to. Right? Don't do it till you have to. Like if you don't have to,
okay,
then I wouldn't, right? You know, but unless you feel like it's going to be a major move to like really increase the bottom line of the business, that's when you feel like it's going to really increase your profits.
So if I may interject real quick.
Yeah, no, I was asking. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yes. So I believe I want to say it was you who said it, to work to capacity. Was that you who said that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I really took that to heart, and so I'll work until capacity until like I really just hit the bed and sleep immediately.
Yeah,
and so I feel like I can do that, but I can only do so much by myself. And so eventually I do want to, like I said, you know, get a team around me and maybe free up a little bit more of my time, because all I do now is just work. And
that's what it's like year one.
There's other things I would like to do.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's what it takes. Year one. All right. So if you're going to do it, basically you got to figure out what those expenses are going to be, and you're going to really, if you're going to expand and raise your expenses, then you really want to have your first order of business is, you don't have to do this first, but you got to do it. Is you got to have at least 6 months of business expenses now, right? It's different when it was just you, when you're a solo entrepreneur, but like when now you start hiring people, now people's livelihood is dependent on you, and you have a bad month, they still need to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like they still need to get paid, even if you don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really figure out what that's going to be like, and then once you have an idea of what the expenses are, your first order of business is saving up at least 6 months, because there's going to be something's going to go wrong, man. There's going to be a problem. There's going to be something, and you don't know what it is, but there's always going to be something. It could be supply chain. There's always, especially with Amazon, FBA. You got to tell me, man. And there's always something, you need to be able to prepare for that. So I'll give you an example. When a C-19 hit and everything got closed, I didn't know how it was going to affect my business, right? But I had some money saved up. So I didn't lay nobody off. I made sure everybody was taken care of, even my nanny, right? I told my nanny, I was like, yo, just stay home. Because I didn't want to get another job. I was like, yo, stay home. We still going to pay you. Don't worry about it. Because I had a bunch of savings. Because I was saving for, like, I don't know, something's going to happen. I couldn't have predicted C-19. But I my son and my nanny, they had a relationship, and I didn't want her to get a new job, so I made sure I could pay him. And my employees, it's like I didn't want them to go get new jobs, right? So I was like, because turnover can slow you down, right? Training new people, hiring new people, it can slow you down. So it's like, all right, whenever we figure this out, I want to make sure everybody can pay. So my video team, I was in Manhattan, so my video guys, we weren't getting new videos, but I still paid them because I just didn't want to lose them. Right, I had trained them, all that shit. So just you got to think like shit like that. Like when you're in charge of people, you got to think ahead. It's just very important. You got to think ahead. You got to plan for worst case scenarios and shit like that. So that's something I tell you to consider. You don't have to get that money first before you hire, right? But when you hire and once you get an idea what those expenses are, your first order of business is saving up that bread so you can weather any storm. Is that helpful?
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. I hadn't even thought about. Absolutely, I hadn't even thought about that. And you're right about that turnover. Because I have had some employees, and some of them suck, some of them are good. But I do want to hold on to them if they're really good.
Especially after you train them,
it
right?
definitely helps.
Training them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game changer when you have a good employee. I'll pay so much extra if they're good. They're worth it.
Exactly. And turnover slows you down. Like having to hire people, train them, it like literally slows you down, Because now you're training instead of working,
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. That I didn't even think about saving like that.
Yeah. That's what's different when you start hiring people, man. It's just the game changes a little bit. But that's good. I'm glad you got the point.
Another question along with business is so I like to listen to like a lot of Alex Hormozy, and he talks about like sales strategies and just the business talk that he has. I really enjoy it. The way he approaches things, it's like no bullshit. He doesn't sweet talk about it, just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes though, when they talk about sales strategies, there's terms that I do not understand. So is there like a beginner business? I didn't go to school for business. So is there a beginner business book that you could recommend for like certain terms that it will teach you these like basic terms?
Yeah. I can't think of one off the head. Because I never had to look for that because I have a marketing degree, right? So I never looked for that stuff. I know what you're looking for. I just never looked for it before. I would say that when you hear a term you don't understand, that you need to like look it up. Or have what I do sometimes when it's something I don't fully understand, I don't understand it. I have ChatGPT explain it to me, but then I tell her to explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Like for example, give me a term you don't understand. Or
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, my accountant mentioned that, like, hey, you got to get this report done by the end of this month. So it's called she said, complete a BOI report G.
BOI report G. Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
That's for she said LLC.
Oh, that is, yeah, you got to get, I do know what that is. That's some new shit that the government just came out with. So everybody should know this, right? This the BOI shit, right? The government wants every business, if you got an LLC, to fill out this form and fill this shit out by the end of the year, right? Or they're gonna fucking start charging you $500 a day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're gonna charge you $500 a day. Yeah, I just found. I do know what you're talking about because we had to do it. Yeah, so that's not like a business term you're gonna hear all the time. I mean, maybe now it's some new shit, but you got to fill that shit out. And if you don't have it by the end of the year, they're gonna charge you $500 a day. BOI. Yep.
That's gonna bankrupt some people for sure if they don't know that.
Yeah, it is. But so give me a different term, a more common business term. But like that is some that that shit is important. All right, so you can Google that though.
Okay, can you explain to me because right now, well, when I first started, I was operating on I would check my ROI. Like I wanted to make minimum 30% ROI. However, yes, sir. But however, some people, more experienced sellers, they were going on of profit margin.
Yeah.
And so I don't quite understand the difference.
Like, so here's the thing. This is what I want you to do, right? Like, so you're gonna get ChatGPT. I can explain to you, but I want to show you how you can do it, right?
Is that the app or just?
Yeah, it's the app, man. It's the app. This is next level shit, bro. I was like, all right. Explain the difference between ROI and gross profit margin.
Sure. ROI, or return on investment, measures the profitability of an investment. It's a percentage that shows how much you've gained or lost compared to the original amount you invested. To calculate ROI, you subtract the initial investment from the final value of the investment, then divide that by the initial investment and multiply by 100. Gross profit margin, on the other hand, indicates the financial health of a company by showing the percentage of revenue that exceeds the cost of goods sold. It's calculated by subtracting COGS from total revenue, then dividing that number by total revenue and multiplying by 100. It reflects the efficiency of production and pricing. In short, ROI focuses on the return relative to an investment, while gross profit margin looks at the profit relative to sales.
Right. So even if you don't understand that, check this out. You can take it to the next level, right? Same thing and go, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay, imagine you have a lemonade stand. ROI is like if you use your money to buy lemons and sugar, and then you count how much money you made from selling lemonade. If you made more money than you spent on the ingredients, that's your ROI. It tells you how good your lemonade stand is at making money. Now, gross profit margin is about the money you have left after paying for the lemons and sugar. It shows how much of the money from selling lemonade is left for you after you've paid for what it costs to make it. It helps you know if your lemonade stand is making enough money to cover its costs.
Right? So you can do that, right? You can do that and just keep asking her to break it down for you. Do you understand it? And one thing I'll do is I'll do some shit like, explain it to me in the voice of Black Panther.
In the wise words of the Black Panther, let us consider the kingdom's resources. When we speak of ROI, we refer to the return on investment, a measure of how much vibranium we have gained compared to what we have invested. It is the balance of our efforts and rewards. Gross profit margin, however, is the strength of our resources after the battle is won, after we have paid for the cost of creating our goods. It reveals the efficiency of our production and the wisdom of our strategies.
Right. So honestly, man, you use that as a tool, man. She'll like legit explain it to you as many times as you want. in as many different ways as you want, right? And just make it simple, you know. And and what's going to happen is you just every time you come across a term, you know, like watch Shark Tank, see what they're talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? Write down the term you don't understand, and then just have her explain it to you, you know, or every time you come across one, like just do that, and then even if you don't get it, just repeated exposure, you'll start to understand.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's so cool, man. I can't wait to try that out. And I think it's going to help a lot of people as well that are like watching.
For sure. I have her do shit for me all the time, man. I have her explain shit to me all the time. Yeah.
And also it's how you pose these questions. Though, like I saw or I heard the way you were asking her these questions.
Yeah.
To break it down, like explain to me, like I'm 5, I wouldn't have thought about doing
that.
If
it's something like complex, at first I have her explain it to me. Then I'm like, okay, explain it to me like a 5-year-old, right? Like I'm a 5-year-old, right? And she'll break it down super simple. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. And,
no problem, bro.
If you don't mind, I have other questions, but I don't know if you want to go.
All right, let's do one more because we got a bunch of people in the waiting room. All right.
Okay, last one, man. Last one, real quick. This. So I have posters. Of, like I got 2 posters on my wall. I heard you're like big on posters, on money rugs and all that. Yeah. Like where do you recommend I get a new poster from?
I don't know. I don't have any money posters. I got like money art around it. Oh, if this wasn't stationary, I would show you, but I have
never mind.
Yeah, I just got it off Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in my old crib, I had a bunch of money art. And in my Christmas tree, my girl made like ornaments and like money ornaments.
Like origami or what?
Nah. She put the fucking in the tree. Like she got some clear or gold, and then put like some like fake $100 bills in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Yeah. And then the wreath outside the door got fucking. She did some origami money shit. Not with real money because motherfuckers was just stealing. Yeah.
Okay, that was just a real quick question because I do want to put some shit up on the wall. It's just
do that shit, man. Let's go.
And also, say you have like a best friend that you just see him going down like a bad road. You know, he's like drinking a little bit too much, and how would you recommend you approach someone like that? Like I care about him, but I can't focus all my energy on him because like I'm running a business in my life.
Yeah, you got shit to do, man. Like everybody gotta walk their own path, man. Like I would tell him, hey man, you fucking up. Like be honest with him. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with him. And like be honest with him, let him know what's up, man. Have an intervention. If he don't want to walk, if he don't want to change up, you can't help somebody who don't want help. You know, he might not be ready to change. You know, you can't help him. You can't make a cat bark. You know. If he's ready, he'll be ready. If he's not, then sometimes you go separate ways, man. Like one of my best friends, he was just going down a different kind of path growing up, and I had a lot of friends who went down some different paths. And I tried, hey man, I'm doing this, man. You should do this, and he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm like, all right. I mean, then you can't force them. They adults, right? You can't force adults. They adults. It's not like a kid. A kid you can fucking make them do some shit, but adults, man, they're gonna walk their own path.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, sir. Appreciate it.
Problem, man. Glad to help. Congratulations on the business, man. Keep us posted. Let's go.
Oh man, it's going great. Thank you so much. I'm excited.
All right, fantastic, brother. Peace.
Have a good day, sir. Bye.
All right, Diego, what up, man? I see you on the treadmill. What's up, man? I've been on an exercise.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I've been doing cardio this whole time too, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, man. You know what? I got this because of you. I was like, hey,
I got my treadmill. Hold up, it's torn away. But that's
there you go. All right.
I used to use that one all the time, but then
I get like 20,000 steps a day with this thing, man.
Come on, man, let's go.
Shoot,
I'm on the exercise bike now,
right?
Yeah, let's go, man. How can I help you?
All right, man. Here's the situation. My brother called me out. All right, it's 4 of us, and he says, "All right, let's see who can get in the best shape by the end of next year, and everybody's gonna throw in $1,000. Whoever wins it gets it. So it's 4 of us.
Who's the judge?
Our mom.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it's gonna be up. So this is how she. So take a picture now, and then the before and after picture at the end, and then measurements, weight, strength, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in last place right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 30 years old. Kind Kind of. I took my foot off the pedal after the military, but
yeah.
I gotta
you
get
in the military? What branch?
Oh, Navy, man.
Oh man, all right. Thank you for your service, bro.
Oh man, I love it, man. It was the best job in the world.
Nice.
Hey, so the younger one is 22, 24, 26, and they're strong, man. They're crazy, man. They're like doing all that acrobatic monkey bar, like you handstands and all that stuff.
How old are you? You said you're
I'm
what?
30. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 5'6" or 5'5" on a good day, and I weigh 182 right now.
All right. Okay, so check this out. Do you have the most body fat?
Yeah.
All right, so that's just a good thing. So check this out. You can have the best transformation because here's the thing: the more body fat you have, the easier it is to lose body fat. The leaner you get, the harder it is to lose body fat because your body wants to retain.
It's already like maxed out.
Yeah. You know, because we have fat for a reason, right? And so you can make the biggest progress. You know, like because you can. So, before I start giving you advice, right? Or you just asking blanket advice, or do you?
Well, I want to see what your thoughts are. I want to win, man. I want to kick these guys. You know what? But I'm look. I don't know which way to go. Mike Meltzer says only do like high intensity and then wait 4 days and then do it on the 5th day and don't ever do anything. You know, Arnold says, do it every day, get that pump. And then Jim Stepani, he says, hey, there's a science to this. So I don't know. I hear it, but
everything works. Honestly, everything works.
Yeah.
Everything works. The thing, Mike Meltzer, all that shit sounds really good, right? It's compelling when you hear it, right?
Yeah.
But people beat him doing high volume, right? Now,
you mean like pyramid stacking and all that?
Yeah. I mean, people beat them. The people he lost the Olympia to did high volume, right? But it's okay. I'm not saying this shit is bullshit. I'm not saying it wouldn't work. It's just I don't know a lot of humans who have followed his training style in real life, right? It's like honestly, I don't know a lot of people who did it and got in great shape. I don't know. I'm just saying they don't exist.
I mean, bro, you're the expert. Look at you, man.
I'm just saying,
the results don't lie, man. Proof's in the pudding.
I just haven't seen it.
So high volume. So go because I have an outdoor gym. Just bought it off of Facebook. Got the whole shebang bang. I can just be out there like repping it, man.
But the diet is going to be the most important thing.
Can't outwork a diet.
Oh, no, you can't out train a bad diet, but you can out diet bad training. You know what I'm saying? So like the diet is the most important part.
So shred first.
Oh, I mean, you still lift weights, right? But you need to be in a caloric deficit. Because if anybody who wants to lose weight and build muscle, I'm like, all right, unless you like your first year working out or you on drugs, it's even if you're on drugs, right? Because you got to think pro bodybuilders, they're on all types of shit, right? And they got elite genetics. They got the best fucking trainers and they got nutritionists. They're weighing everything they eat. And they don't try to build muscle and burn fat at the same time. With all those advantages, like
that's interesting.
Why would we think we could do it, with less advantages, So, I mean, I would focus on diet first. I mean, I would focus on getting cut first, right?
Yeah.
Then when you put muscle on and you're lean, it's gonna
stack
look more
that boy up. Yeah.
Sometimes I cut and people are like, yo, did you get bigger? It's like, nah, I got leaner. It's just the proportions. You know what I'm saying? It's just the proportions. There's been women I've trained who like I got them leaner, and people said their butt looked bigger, right? But it's really just their waist is smaller. So the
ratio.
Yeah, the ratio is the ratios. Like so when you get cut, you get all that. When you get lean, you get all this shit, right? And you look, it looks more impressive, So I would cut first.
When you trained all those men, like what did you notice that they did to grow size? Like a lot of rep, heavy weight, consistently.
Yeah, I mean, we did pretty high volume. That's just the way I've coached people.
Yeah, what worked? Yeah,
that's just worked. And but the diet, right? So if you really want to fuck them up, like depends on how bad.
Hell yeah, man! I don't want to lose that money, and I want to get their money. Hell yeah!
Are you? Do you track your calories?
Yeah, my fitness pal I got from you.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. Then you in good shape.
And I use the camera and all. I got my little scale in the back kitchen.
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
If they're not doing that, you're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Diet is the most important thing. Diet is the most important thing. If they're not doing that, you're gonna beat them. Are you tracking how many calories you burn each day?
How many I burn? What do you mean, like on the exercise?
Oh, yeah, no. So all right. So check this out. You can get. I do it with my Oura ring, right? But it tells me how many calories I burn all day throughout the day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you can also do it with Apple Watch, right? You get your Apple Watch.
I got the watch, the Samsung watch thing, so I can just track it there.
I think they do something like that too. I'm just not as familiar.
Yeah,
but
track that.
If you were Android, then you get the Samsung shit, and it should tell you how many calories you burn each day, right? Then it's just math. It's just math, right? So like if you wanted to burn to lose a pound of fat, you have to burn 3,500 calories, right?
500 a day.
500 a day, man. That's a pound a week.
Yeah.
1,000 a day is 2 pounds a week.
Oh, so I feel like I can really push it, like you said. Like,
it's not crazy for people to lose 2 pounds a week. That's not crazy. Like it's
got a year.
Sometimes people tell me that, oh man, 1,000 calorie deficit is too much, right? But people lose 2 pounds a week all the time. They literally must be in a 2,000 calorie deficit in order to burn that. Like just mathematically, they have to be. It's normal, you know.
And then the flip to turn I'm sorry to interrupt. The flip to turn into like building the mass. Then the diet changes. Like I got to eat more protein and all.
Yeah. I mean, you should still keep your protein high now, right? So I would like to see most of a good. You want to get at least a pound of, a gram of protein per pound of whatever your ideal body weight is. Get a pound, right? And then you want to get that. Some people will say 0.7, right? And I've seen studies that corroborate that. The problem with 0.7 is those studies were done in controlled environments, but we don't live in a controlled environment, right? So even when you scan, so the FDA allows food labels to be off by 20%.
Yeah.
20% in either direction, right? So someone says it's 10 grams of protein. It could be 8. It could be 12. You don't know. So I'd rather you just do a pound to make up for that.
Solid like that.
Yeah, and that's why I like a deep, and also when you're using these devices to track how many, these aren't 100% accurate either, right? And you're not going to get 100% accurate food. So we just want to keep the range as small as possible, right? And that way we keep the room for error as small as possible. And I overshoot the deficit and overshoot the protein if I'm trying to cut. Does that make sense? To make up for any error that may come from the technology or the labels. Does that make sense? I lost the volume, man. I don't hear you. Is it me?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So it's like you want to stay in that range because, like you said, the numbers aren't going to be exact, but at least you know your road, right, where you're hitting.
Possible, you know.
Okay, I feel you. All right, man. I'm gonna kick these guys' ass. You're gonna
fuck them up. If they're not doing that, you will beat them. Now they have the advantage of being young.
Yeah. Keto? Should I just go keto? Screw it.
Hey, listen. Listen. I love it. It's not for everybody, but
I'm carnivore, man. I love steak. So
yeah, man. Listen. If you got to be in a caloric deficit, there's essential fatty acids, which are fats. There's essential amino acids, which are protein. There's no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. So if I'm gonna cut something, I'm gonna cut the shit that's least essential. So even before I went keto, I had that mindset. Oh, I need protein, I need fat, I don't need carbs, so I'll cut those. Right? And if you go keto, you get used to it. I like it. I like it. It's not for everybody. I know like people made like hate videos when I'm saying keto. I'm like, do whatever you want, man, as long as you're caloric deficit.
Okay.
And carbohydrates are addictive, though, right? Because they taste good.
I love hot Cheetos and all that shit.
Yeah, they spark dopamine. They spark dopamine, and they're addictive, right? So it's harder to stay in a deficit. You can eat that shit and stay in a deficit and lose fat. It's just more difficult because they're literally addictive.
Right,
like Cheetos.
It's in your brain.
Yeah, and Cheetos have been genetically engineered, like real shit, like not genetically, but scientifically engineered to taste better than like regular food.
And I'm Mexican, man. You know we can't help that.
Come on, man. Yeah, you're Latino. I never met a keto Latino. Never, not one. I've never met a keto Latino. Not one.
Keto Latino, man. There you go. That's gonna be a cool before and after picture, right?
Like, yeah. If you do that, you'll be the first. You break the stereotype.
Hell yeah, there it is, man. Varies every day. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna get it done, man. I got you. I got what you're putting down.
You're on the right path, though, man. Even if you don't go keto, like you're on the right path. You got the walking desk. You just burn calories. Track how many calories you burn each day. how many calories you consume each day, and you it's just math.
Yeah, all right, man. I'll send you a message when I'm done after the year and see.
Let's go. There's a tracker. If you get the Victory Vision tracker, it's linked in the description. There's a thing there where you can actually write down each day how many calories you have, how many protein you have, and how many calories you burn. And it'll it's a formula in there. It's like a spreadsheet that it'll show you how many calories you're burning at what kind of deficit you're in each day.
And it's nicely there. All right, cool. I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah. Oh, before I hop off, days, how many sets should I be doing? Like every day, Monday through Friday?
Man, if you want to do a split, you can do a split. Especially
what works best. What have you seen?
I like full body workouts, but you could do push pull legs. You could do upper body, lower. I wouldn't do any. I wouldn't split it up more than push pull legs. That's the most I would split it up if I was going to do a split. All right.
And rest days, one off, one on, or it doesn't matter every day.
It depends on how much. So it's different to say something will work for everyone, right? The less you've been training, the more rest days you'll probably need, right? I can train every day. I've been training for like 26 years, right?
Oh, so I can go 7 days a week, every day of the month.
Yeah, man. Like your body gets used to anything you throw it at, man. Like when
we used to be hunters, man. We used to chase after deers and shit, and like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man. But I wait till life makes me take a rest day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like if I have to travel or something, then I'll take a rest day then. But if life doesn't make, or I have some busy with business, so like, all right, today might be a good rest day.
So every day, full bodies, I can do that. Good to go.
You could.
Right. Oh yeah, man. Keto chino,
right? All right, brother.
Thanks, man. Have a great day, boss.
All right, peace. All right, cool. Alex, what up?
Yo, what's up, man? You doing good, man?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How can I help you?
Shit, man. Look, so I'm at a bit of a crossroads in my life right now. So, like, I've been taking your advice on the fitness, on like being in a calorie deficit. I think I'm like at like day 60 right now. Let me just
Congratulations.
Like I did finish transformation though, so it's like day 66. You can see that here. It's 66.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So in like 66 days, I lost. So it's like 18 pounds.
Congratulations.
Just following your advice.
Yo, well, hold up, man. 66 days, you lost 18 pounds following my advice.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing, brother.
So aside from that, I've been doing really good with the fitness side and just like following your whole, like, I even got the Google Calendar set up,
Come on.
every hour set up. I even got a second job and I've been making a lot of money. Now, look, at the moment, I'm a US citizen like you, but I be living in Europe,
Okay.
So that's why like the salary is lower here. You're a bunch of broke boys and shit.
Yeah.
They ain't be hustling the Americans, but like I got to the point where I've been like saving $1,000 a month, whereas like the average salary here is less than $1,000 a month, and I've been saving that every month.
Nice.
Working about 75 hours a week, and
you following the whole program, man.
Yes, sir. MBA accounting and shit,
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Yeah. I pulled up on your program. It works really good for me. Like it stimulates my mind and it makes a lot of sense to me. But
nice.
I'm at like a crossroads in my life. I'm 22, turning 23 next year. And since I'm an American citizen, I can live in the US and I can work there legally, right? So like I'm saying, if I can implement the stuff in the US, I can save a bunch more money. And I can make more, and I can progress probably faster, right?
Yeah.
Than I would here in Serbia, if you know where that is.
Yeah. I know where Serbia is. Yeah.
So like,
yes, if you ask me if the U.S. economy is better than the Serbian economy, I would agree. Yeah, for sure.
Because I'll be like in the gym, and there's like old people my age, people middle age, like 30, 35, ask me about gym advice. But the thing is, like, the hourly rate in Serbia is like it's $7 an hour, right? So like I'll be working really fucking hard, but I'm not getting. I mean, I'm saving like 70% of my income, and the beginning of January, I'm gonna be living alone again, and so yeah, that's why I'm making more money so I can like get a big cash fund. But the thing is, like, why not move to America and like make some more money, because like we don't even have Amazon here. Like we have Amazon, but let's say I want to buy a money rug off Amazon, I gotta pay $500 in shipping, and that's with Prime even. So I gotta pay $20 a month, I think it's like something like that, and pay $500 for shipping. And it's like I can't even have Stripe in Serbia, even though I have a social security number. I literally have to outsource a bank in Slovenia. I gotta go to Slovenia to open a bank account there. I don't even speak.
You should move, man. You should move to America, man. There's a reason people risk it. I don't know how many people risk their lives to go to Serbia, but people risk their lives every day to come to America for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? People risk their motherfucking lives to come here, man, every day. Like, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you here, because I don't want to make like me living in Serbia an excuse to not make it, like, because I can make it if I'm making like 2 times the average salary here and I'm saving $1,000 a month. That's pretty good. And I mean, like, it's all like, it all depends on like what level you're at, but what in my level.
Here's the thing, man. You know, people say, you know, in New York, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. I think it's the opposite, man. And when it comes to America, like, if you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had the infrastructure, the economy, the resources, the standard of living inside, it's hard to fail here, right? But if you made it in Serbia, so like, if you bring that same work ethic to America, man, you should be able to do it more profitably.
Yeah, because like I tried doing a lot of business here in Serbia, like, you know, like doing landscaping.
Yeah.
I even did reselling RC cars. I bought a bunch of them off Alibaba, and I went and sell it. I sold some of them, but the thing is, the buying power in Serbia is kind of low. You know,
you want to be where the money's at, man. You want to be where the money's at. I think you. I think you got the right idea, man. I think people risk their lives to come here for a reason, man. You know Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yo, congratulations on your progress, though, man. I love to hear it, man. I'm glad all
Thank
this shit
you on giving me correct guidance, because without people like you on the internet, I'll be fucking lost. And it's a blessing that I live in an era where I can just like hop on YouTube, you know, type a few buttons on my PC and like learn a bunch of shit, you know.
That's
like you're a big inspiration to me and like millions of people out there. Like, it's really good what you're doing, man. I really appreciate it, and I wish the best of you. Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you, brother. Same to you. Keep us updated, man. Keep me updated.
I will. I'll be on these. What you call lives. So I'll keep you up, man. Shit.
All right, for sure. Peace, man. I gotta leave at 6, but we got some people up in here. We got Freddie and Mr. Khan. So I'm gonna holler at Freddie and Khan. Then I gotta bounce. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do Friday night. Yo, what up, Freddie?
Yo, what's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, brother. How can I help?
This is crazy, man. I can't believe I'm actually on this live right now. That's
Believe
it. I've been listening to you for a long time, bro. I know a lot of people are saying that. I just want to let you know. And one thing too is I remember you there was a video that you were talking about like books to read and stuff like that. That one really hit, bro. The 48 Laws of Power.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, that one was sick. So I just finished reading that, and honestly, I think that book like really opened up my eyes in life in general.
That's what's up, man.
And I want to share that with people too that are like watching the stream right now. Definitely, I recommend that book as well. It could definitely do a lot of eye-opening for you. One thing that stood out for me in the book was I have a food truck.
Okay.
So I think it was talking about in the book. It was talking about how to try to get people to like almost do things for you. You know what I mean? Like you're in control, but like if you can get people around you to do the things that you need to be done for you,
especially if it's in their best interest, right? Because everybody's going to act within their best interest, and if you can align that with their best interest with your goals, then people will be excited to do shit. You know what I'm saying? To help you if they feel like it's going to help them, they'll benefit, right?
And it changes your perspective. It changes your perspective too. It's like when you buy things, right? Like when you have a car, like what's this car doing for me? You know what I mean? Like what this person that's in my life, you know what I mean? What's this person adding to my life? Like, you know what I mean? Like everything's just like doing something, you know what I mean? But anyways,
what's the question, man? How can I help you? I only got 8 minutes.
All right, so the question, I know you got a few minutes. The question is like right now, I'm in a time in my life where I'm trying to lock in, bro. Like I'm trying to like everyone talks about going ghost or whatever, but like I'm really just trying to lock in.
What
And
you doing? What
I feel like
don't use the T word. Don't use the T word, man. That's profanity. Try. We don't say try around here, man.
Okay, all right. I got you.
Like,
I got you.
rephrase that, brother. Rephrase that.
All right. Fair enough. But I feel like there's just always like distractions coming in, man. Like, and it could be like family, you know what I mean? It could be your mom, like just coming in, like just trying to almost get you off the track to like come see them, or you know what I mean? You almost feel like they make you feel like you're missing out on shit in life. And it's like, and then you get in your head about it, you're like, oh shit, okay, well, am I missing out? Like, what? You know what I mean?
You are.
You get what I'm saying?
You
like,
are. You are missing out. You are missing
Yeah.
out on things. Like, but you're missing out on like momentary pleasure, you know, and it's a sacrifice for victory. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not willing to sacrifice for your goals, then your goals become the sacrifice. So you just got to remember, so whatever it is you're missing out on, is it worth your goal? Is it more important than your goals or not? And that's this question you just got to ask yourself all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some things I'm not willing to sacrifice for my goals, like my relationship with my son, you know, shit like that, you know. But like some bullshit, like a fucking party, or like, I'll sacrifice that for my goals, you know. I'll sacrifice a barbecue, you know, or whatever, you know.
Yeah. But like, was there a time in your life where, because you talked a lot about like working a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like filling up your, was there ever a time in your life where you just like you just locked in, man, and you
that's my father killed himself.
What's that?
After my father killed himself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like super locked in for like 2 years. Probably longer than that. But the first 2 years it was just working. It was during the recession 08. It was just working. And I missed everything. I didn't watch no basketball game. I ain't see no movies. I didn't go to no parties, no events. Motherfuckers had birthday parties. I ain't go. Like, I was just locked in because I took care of the family. And it was like my goals were so important, you know, that I've definitely been through that. And that's what it takes, man, to be super successful. You know, a lot of it takes seasons of that. It's not something you got to do forever, but to get over that hump, man, a lot of times it takes those kind of seasons, you know.
Yeah. What did you do to just kind of like get that off of your mind, as far as the FOMO, the fear of missing out on, like, just, I would say, I'm not even saying like parties and stuff. I'm saying like time with loved ones, I guess, too. Like,
I spent some time with them, right? It's like I didn't miss, you know, but it wasn't as frequent as they might have liked, you know. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, I spent some time with them, you know. But yeah, it just was. Even now, it's not as frequent as they would like, you know.
Okay.
But my son gets the priority for sure. My son gets priority.
Yeah,
but like the other family, it's just like, you know.
You gotta sacrifice.
Mom, you want your bills? Mom, you want your bills paid?
Yeah.
You want me to pay your bills, or you want to pay?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
I don't have to say that. Like, she's cool. She knows what's up, you know. Because my dad she doesn't stress me out about it. Because my dad, I'm telling you about my dad. You know, I grew up in the South Side of Chicago, and you know, he was working on his business since before I was born, and he was like still trying to figure it out. And it wasn't until I got sent to military school, and like midway through military school, when I was like 15 or 16, then he started making money. So it was almost like close to 20 years of him being locked in.
Yeah,
I didn't even see him a whole lot when I was little. He lived in the house with me, but I didn't see him a lot because he was so fucking locked in, you know?
Yeah.
And
probably low key, dude, it's probably a genetic thing right there, man. The hard work.
Well, I don't know if it's genetic, but I saw it, you know, I saw it. And my mom used to wake up at like 5 and then wake me up at like 5:36 to take me to preschool. I'd be like, we'd walk in the Chicago snow to preschool. And I think I just saw their work ethic. I don't know if it's genetic or it's just example. Like, your kids are going to be like you, right? So I think I just saw them working super hard when I was little. And I just thought, all right, I guess this is what you're supposed to do. You know? I can't hear you no more.
You can hear me?
I hear you now. So, but it's like it's just seasons, man. You might miss some of that shit, and then maybe you don't miss the important shit, right? Like, you know, you show up to your mom's birthday or you're saying your little sister's birthday or whatever, you know. But like the regular shit, you got to. It's like if you're not willing to sacrifice for your goals, then your goals become the sacrifice, and it's painful. It's painful, and sometimes lonely, and that's part of it. And that's part of it, you know.
I appreciate. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate that, man. And can I get one last little thing, real quick? One little tip.
Up,
I know you're keto. I know you're keto. So I actually went carnivore. It's honestly like 2-3 years now. I'm starting to come out of it because I'm starting to see. I don't know, man. Like with the gym and everything, I do like having some carbohydrates a little bit.
Okay, that works.
Cleared up asthma, all kinds of stuff.
It cleared up asthma, right? Look, your skin is clear,
like,
all that shit.
But the doctor literally was like, "Yeah, you're on this inhaler for life." I used to use that shit 3 times a day. It's gone. But anyways, my question is,
look how clear your skin is. Carnivore.
I know, bro. But yo, he was It's crazy that the doctor said like you're never, you know what I mean? Like asthma's never gonna go away. Like, and I went back, bro. It was gone. He's like, yeah, you grew out of it. He said you grew out of it. I was like, how did I grow out of it in 2 weeks?
I started to do. They wanted to put me on statin drugs for cholesterol, right?
Stop.
And they went because it's hereditary. Like a lot of people in my family are on that.
Yeah.
And I went keto, and my fucking cholesterol just normalized in the fucking first month.
Jesus, bro, it's crazy. But my question is, because I know you got to leave. My question is, as far as carbohydrates goes, like, do you incorporate a little bit after training or before training or anything like that?
No, I'm super used to it. You know, one thing I'll
salt, electrolytes, water.
Oh yeah, a lot of electrolytes, bro. Like try this. I'm telling you, just try this. Get like one of them LMNTs and put it in your water. You know, the electrolyte packages.
Yeah.
Drink that, drink that before you're fucking training. I bet you'll get a pump, or just drink a bunch of salt water, right? Get a bunch of salt.
But that's the thing. Are you salting the shit out of your food or something? Like, are you?
Oh yeah, I get a lot of salt in my food. I put hot sauce on everything. Hot sauce is like all fucking pepper, vinegar, and salt.
Okay. Maybe I'm being too careful with
so much salt, bro. I keep salt packets on me. If I ever sometimes I keep salt packets on me, man. You know?
Yeah. Because I feel like maybe I'm going a little. Sorry, it keeps breaking up. So maybe
I get a little lightheaded or something every once in a while, and I just drink some salt, and I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Try that first, But if you want to do some carbohydrates before your training, some people do that. It's called targeted ketogenic diet, and they'll have like some carbs before that. I never found that helpful, but some people do.
All right, bro. I know you gotta run. Okay, bro. I appreciate the time, man. All right.
No problem, brother.
Thank you so much.
All right,
take care.
All right, brother. Take it easy. All right. First off, I'm about to bring up Khan. Mr. Khan is gonna be the last one, but this dude gave me some money, homie. So I gotta. But everything's for sale. All right. Force of Nature says, "What's the psychological process you brought day in and day out between the age of 32 and 36? Is it maniacal or war driven? Can you show us sports side college?" Oh yeah, I read Relentless by Tim Grover, and I was like, I was doing a lot of the shit, kind of like what the dude was talking about before. He was saying people say, try to make you feel guilty about working so hard. And I was like, man, maybe I got a problem. Maybe I need to. Like, I started doubting myself like he was. Then I read Relentless by Tim Grover, and I was like, oh shit. Now I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right path. So I think if you read that book, that's going to put you on it. It's not. I mean, it's not necessarily war. I mean, maybe you can think it like that. It's less aggressive. There's aggressiveness to it. Like, yo, man, I'm about to make this shit happen or die trying. It's definitely that kind of attitude. For sure. All right, Con, what up, man?
Yo, this shit crazy, man. Yo, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Like, I'm 21 right now. When I was 19, I transferred to a new school and started picking up your content and whatnot. I swear to God, when I was starting at this new school, I was like damn near 300 pounds. I was like 295, right?
Wow.
And like, because like I was just so dead focused on school, and I thought school was everything. Because like I finished high school in the pandemic and whatnot. And so like the first year and a half, like I didn't get that freshman 15. I got that freshman 30, 45. You know,
freshman 30. So, that's crazy. Yeah,
she was crazy. I swear. But when I transferred to my new school, I got put onto your content, and like your keto, like you were the reason I started keto, and like since then I did like a keto body recomp sort of thing. So I lost technically in about 2 years about like 25 to 30 pounds, but like I gained so much muscle.
That's
and whatnot because I like what you said about making sure you get at least a gram like per pound of body fat. Like fuck the 0.7 shit. Like make sure you get that. Like I got the Broncaid on deck. Like the
you know that's that shit, man.
Yes,
that's that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I actually can relate a little bit, like because I grew up like 30 minutes outside of Detroit. Like my parents, like both very like immigrant parents. Like they work really hard just like for us to be like afloat, you know. So my question to you is this, because I know you got like I know you like you on like Google Calendar schedule. All right, word. So so I came from like humble beginnings and whatnot, and like I'm actually going to school right now for free, like U of M. Like I was like the perfect blend of like poor as shit, but I still knew my shit, you know. So like they're like, yo,
you got your grades too, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
What's up, man.
So
University of Michigan.
University of Michigan, yeah, go Blue.
Wolverines. All right, I got accepted to Michigan State. I almost went to Michigan State.
I went to Michigan State first, bro. I swear to God, yeah, I went to Michigan State first. I spent a year and a half in snow bunny heaven, but then I was like, yo, it's time to tee up.
That's why.
So,
I feel it, man. Anyway, so what's up, man? How can I help you?
Yeah. So I'm 21 right now. I'm both like going to school full time, but I got like a part-time job at a tech company. I'm doing that like MBA, like finance, man, invested 50% and all that.
That's what's up.
But like my thing is, I got I'm a part owner with my uncle in some real estate out here.
Nice.
I got some stuff working stock wise, like options trading and whatnot. I got about 5K in the bankroll. My question to you is, like, for me, having like that support and like that foundation is so key for me. And the way I see it, like business and especially just like branching out into different like tranches of like different revenue streams, a lot of it in the beginning can be like really fragile because like until you've built that solid foundation, like one bad month is enough to like just like completely throw you off your game and like be enough to like you know, stop you completely. So like I guess my question to you is, because I don't want like any of that to like happen, which is why I'm going so slow. Like even before I started trading, I was on a simulated account for a year before I ever put any of my real, but yeah. So I guess my in a sentence, my question to you would probably be like, in the beginning, after you said you slowly stop working 4 jobs, like when you were doing your business, you like took one job at a time away because your business started like compensating for that loss of like time in the other jobs. I guess like my question to you is like, how do you sort of gauge when you're in a situation that you need to like sort of like reassess and reevaluate and whatnot, and make it so that you don't like, how do you, I guess like the best way to put it is, how do you know, or like what kind of like warning factors do you look for in general sense? Because like different industries have different like key indicators and whatnot, like different red flags. But like how, I guess like mindset wise and in general, how can you sort of like check and see and make sure that like you're on the right path and you're not like, you know, starting to make bad decisions and whatnot that's gonna like lead you down just like the path to like bankruptcy, damn near.
It's math. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just look at the math. Like, is it making money? Is it viable? Is it scalable? Like, it's really just breaks down to the math, right? Like, you're smart, so you're in college, you get a lot of this shit. You know, it's just math. You start looking at the accountants. You know, life is simpler than people think, right? It's all math. You know, like it's all just math. Especially in business, like the numbers will tell you to tell. You know, like when you watch Shark Tank or some shit, and they can do all the wacky shit in front, and then they're like, all right, man, but tell us the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And then that's
no bullshit,
serious, right? So you just let the numbers tell you what's up, man. It's really just math. Yeah. Honestly, I would. It sounds like an oversimplification, but it's not. It's the foundation. you know.
Okay, so like, because there'll be months where like for the tenants that like I'm taking care of right now, because like I said, I'm a part like in with my uncle. He's got like a commercial real estate. Like he's out in California. I'm
Yeah.
taking care of the shit like right now. Like that's kind of like my main sort of umbrella. So like, if like in terms like a net over like a proper like year to date ratio, we're doing positive, but like some months are just like up and down and whatnot. And like, because over the summer there was like a whole lot of like shit that just like June, July, August, it was like terrible. We were just like down. Like we're slowly getting back up, and like the year is ending on a net positive and whatnot.
Nice.
I just like for me, it's just like keeping like that vigilance and whatnot, and just be like constantly being like, because the way I see it, I have to be my own like worst critic, because like no one else is gonna do it for me. It's like, what, I'm gonna rely on my mom and pa, just like they're working, like my dad's working 2 jobs. Like I'm gonna ask him to like watch over this shit too. No, it's like maybe I'm being like a little too critical, but I just want to like always make sure that like I'd rather be too critical than not critical enough.
That makes a lot of sense. There was a lot of words in there. I don't know if there was a question in there, man, but
no, I just
sounds like you're doing
like,
good. It sounds like you're on the right path. I like it.
I just want to make sure like I'm in the right mindset and whatnot.
It sounds like you're on the right
I mean, to be quite honest, like I stumbled across this while I was on the bus to because like I'm making decent money. I could have a car and shit, but like what you said about the Ubers kind of like struck a nerve with me, because like I live right in front of a bus stop. Tell me why I'm gonna pay like for a car, pay for insurance, pay for gas, like maintenance fees, and like all the service charge. But I can just take the bus, or I can just have shawties pick me up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
So, like,
I took the subway for years, man. Before I was doing Uber, so I was taking the subway in
Yeah.
New York, even though I was making money because I was stacking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
New York
to
has a dope transportation system. You see billionaires on the subway, right? So it's like
Yeah.
literally like Rudy, you know, like you'll see like literal billionaires like Bloomberg be riding the subway, right? So I was like, fuck it, man.
I just want to make sure I'm on the right path, because like
It
I'm
sounds
working
like
on the money.
you got your head on straight. You're on the right path.
Yeah.
You're making moves. You made a lot of strides with your fitness. You went college and you working on your business, working on the other shit. It sounds like you're on the right path, brother. I'm actually excited for you.
Before I dip, because I want to be back. You know, I want to be like back on here for sure. Before I dip, I got one question.
What's up?
Can I show you what I look like at my fattest?
Yeah. I want to see.
Yo, don't judge the triple chin too hard, okay?
Yeah.
Move
it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you definitely lost a lot of body fat, brother.
A little bit. The beard, I gotta trim up the beard a little bit. Like, it's
you
look
lost a ton of body fat, man. That's fantastic. You probably feel way better, you know?
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I'm hoping like I'm trying to like hop on more of these lives, just like, because I kid you not, like I've only watched you for 2 years. I know some people have been watching you for like 8 years and shit. I just want to say like you are an inspiration. I hope to be back, just like continue with the progress and whatnot. It's like what you do is like I can really tell that you also come from humble beginnings, because you're giving so much of the sauce just for free.
Yeah,
you know, it's like so much of it just for free. It's just like like you can always tell like the people who are genuine and whatnot. So
doing the best I can, brother.
King Keto, man. King Keto.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
I take it easy. Keep up the good work, brother. I'm proud of you, man.
I will, man.
All right, guys. Yo, this has been another live call. Let me know. Like the video if you feel like there's some shit I should keep doing. Let me know. You know, I was just testing it out. I like it. It's I enjoy it, but I want to make sure y'all like it. I don't want it to be this thing that's self-indulgent. If you're trying to grow your online fitness business, I got a free ebook called The 10 Commandments of Online Training. It'll definitely put you on the right path to do it. And it's cool. It's an interactive ebook too. So it's like I teach one of the commandments, and then after that, I tell an example of one of my students who used it to make some money. And then there's a link there where you can see an interview of me and that student talking about it. So it's kind of interactive. It's pretty cool. Something unique you can only do with ebooks. All right, but I'm gonna get up out of here, man. This has been real. I'll let you. Peace.